Yep. Well, let's rock and roll.
Let's rock and roll all night.
And live country fan.
Hey, country fan.
Country.
Country fan.
He's a fan of country.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of country music, has anyone heard Eric Church's new song? I
heard it earlier.
I heard Robert post earlier. And I don't know why, but I was really getting into that song. I actually wanted to listen to that song almost all day.
Yeah.
I had to listen to it. Oh,
I
what?
have not even got to hear it yet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I was wanting to listen to it all day, but I needed to really be prepared for this Garth review, so I was like, I guess I better listen to Who Tad again. But I don't know why, because I'll be honest with you, I'm not really a fan of modern country music, because I feel like a lot of modern country songs just have too much pop in them now, or they're not even, or they have weird beats and weird sounds and weird lyrics. But
Elsa!
Yeah. But I feel like Eric Church is one of the few who actually pretty much always stays true to his roots.
Oh,
he always has like really great, pretty much top-notch country music.
And it's weird because I was listening to him when he first came out. I really liked his music, but nobody around me knew who he was until he came out with Springsteen.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I love Springsteen.
Justin, Officer Justin in the house. Saxon.
Right.
Okay, I know he's not with you, but tell him I said, Corey
In the house.
The Saxon has come.
Yeah, the sexton has come. I'm sticking up.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby. You want to get naughty tonight?
One, I forgot that it was coming out today, and two, I didn't get to hear it because I've been up at Bub's house on and off all day working on that window.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love Eric Church. Mikey! Welcome to the insanity of my live stream.
Oh, yeah. Love Eric Church. Yay, Eric Church fan.
Oh, nice. Well, now, we're so sorry to disappoint you, but we're covering Garth tonight.
Not Eric Church.
Not Eric Church. We just happened to be talking about Eric because he came out with a new song today.
Yeah. Actually,
that's a funny album.
That's somebody I actually want to do some album reviews on.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna suggest that. I mean, if you guys are ever after we cover all Garth's albums, if you ever wanted to consider Eric Church as another possible, I guess, contendee of someone we could cover albums for.
No roof action today? No roof action today. I don't have the right shoes for it yet, and I'm not getting back up there until I do.
Well, damn, you don't want to just fall on your booty?
No, I do not. Although I did fall on mine today.
What, you actually fell on your booty today?
Yes, I did. There was this great big bush out in the yard, and Bub wanted it gone. So the new neighbors that I told you were from Pennsylvania that moved in, they're really sweet.
Yeah.
They offered to pull it out for him. They've got a big machine thing, a dozer or something anyway. And I was like, oh my God, really? Yeah. And we were trying to pick up as he dug them out, we were trying to pick up all the roots and everything. And one of them was stuck. And when I went to yank it, you know how you're just pulling with all your might and then it gives because it broke? And I went, woo, phew. Right on my ass.
Yeah. Wild woman.
I am awesome, Justin. How are you?
Yeah, clumsy wild woman.
Right down the road from me. Nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I know about pulling out real fast.
You would have loved it. You would have laughed your ass off if you'd have seen it.
Oh yeah, and hey, Elsa, welcome to our Hootad review.
Yeah, Hootad.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if Elsa was going to be here for some reason because I know someone asked if she was going to be here tonight.
She's not a big fan of barf, so we thought that she might take the night off and get some sleep. You know, since it's the middle of the night over there.
Yeah.
But Elsa, we appreciate you joining us. Come on, wild woman. Live on the wild side for a little bit. No, you know how clumsy I am. Damn, I can't walk through the house without hurting myself. I really don't need to be on the roof.
Wait, Elsa. Well, I was gonna say, Elsa, you're the one that walked
yes.
Yeah, Elsa, you're just as clumsy as Trish. Yeah.
I could just see that. Oh yeah.
Maybe you should come to Kentucky and help Trish out with the house.
I haven't smacked your knee in a while. Well, thanks for jinxing it.
Yes!
That's right. That's what we'll do tomorrow.
Who's ready for a knee smacking good time? Like that should actually be a song, to be honest.
I could see that too. Like she get up in the morning, everything going good, go to the rabbit's house. First thing she do is smack me. Be like, "Damn it, Saxon!"
I feel like I'm gonna lose my shit tonight.
Had to go to the bathroom. Alrighty. Well, thanks for making a pit stop on the way.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Sax said, "You're welcome, Al."
She had to go barf because we're barfing.
Yeah.
We're gonna be barfing tonight. Who's excited to watch that action? I was gonna the barf action.
That's right.
Barf Brooks is in the house. You okay, Trish?
I'm trying to figure out if some child is having a good time or pissed.
Yeah. Zach said, "Are you ready for a knee smack? LOL."
I have to hurt you, Saxon. I have enough knee issues as it is.
Really?
I didn't have my knee brace done up there today, and I can already feel the pressure inside my knee.
No. Oh, look at Elsa said, "It's barf. Nothing good timing about it."
Right.
Oh yeah, did you see the thing that Elsa had also shared earlier?
No, I tried to, but where I was up at Bub's house, I couldn't get enough signal to see it.
Oh, okay. Because she had shared something about, I guess, the talk of them remaking Twister. Like the movie Twister. Yeah, and Elsa and I were like, we don't think that's a good idea.
Are you going to Garth's?
Are you going to Garth's?
Wait, are you asking me if I'm going to Garth's concert?
Maybe.
No.
Yeah, you don't want to pay that $100.
I'm not paying $100 to see a pre-recorded show.
I could buy 10 copies of Fun with that.
Enjoying my new headphones I got on Amazon for $20. Nice.
Ooh, nice.
Oh yeah, $20 is a good price.
Yeah, baby.
This time of night, Chris? No, thank you.
Whoa, look at that.
How no one remake.
Wabbit.
Hell no on the remake. There we go.
Yeah, I don't know why they have to remake so many good things.
About the producer of Halloween said about possibly postponing the movie. Well, I'm okay with it. I mean, I would like to see it, but I don't want him to release it till he's ready. And no matter how long he waits, I don't figure it's going to be as long as Garth with Fun.
That's right.
In fact, we may not even get Fun this year. It may not even be next year. It could be like 2022 or something.
Do y'all want to hear something funny? Absolutely. Good luck, Bill. Don't think Fun is coming out. Oh, God.
You're probably right, Saxon.
Where's Bub? You just missed him, man. Were you not?
Yeah.
Did you not see him? He just poked his head in.
And Elsa said Robert 2, and they said the director of Top Gun 2 will be directing it.
Nice. Drive-in. No, Mikey, I'm not going to the drive-in thing. Are you going to the drive-in thing?
I go to the drive-through.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was talking to Elsa about like if they actually remade Twister, they need to get Shania back to record a new, write and record a new country song for the movie.
Ooh, I like that.
Because I mean, where she already has a song for the original, where it's not, it wasn't originally for that movie. It was for her "Woman and Me" album, technically. But I mean, the song did make it to the soundtrack and in the movie. So
yeah. So
why not have have another Shania song in the remake?
Damn it! Yep, you missed it. Can he pop in again, please? I'm sorry. Yes, you are going. Oh well, congratulations. I mean, if that's what you truly want, then congratulations. And he's in his room, Saxon. I don't know if he will be back through or not.
Interesting.
Is her assistant? Oh, it says to her assistant, she's, oh my God, I forgot how to read. She says, what do you mean you lost the oars?
You lost
and her
the
assistant
oars.
is like, I didn't mean to. The sharks ate them. If I go to the drive-in, I'm not there for the movie. There we go.
Yeah, babe.
Do that without Helen Hunt and Bill Paxton. Oh, that's right. And he's no longer with us.
Oh yeah. Almost forgot about that. Yeah. I also said, "True, Bill. We'll get us some drive-through." Oh, yeah, drive-through action.
That's right.
It's not his fault if you missed it, Saxon. You weren't supposed to look away.
Yeah, damn the devil demon.
I'm supposed to laugh, Trish. It's a joke. Oh, sorry. Oh.
What? What happened?
Oh, nothing. That's disgusting. Can't do it, I mean. I thought that's what you meant. I got a text from Corey. Ah. Listen to Who Tad or listen to Taylor? Oh. Expecting a lot from me, Chris.
Oh, did you hear that the Dixie Chicks took the Dixie off their name and now they're just called the Chicks?
Oh yeah, I saw that earlier too.
Oh dear God.
Yeah, now Lady Antebellum is Lady A, which I guess they've always been called.
Wait a minute. Marianne Rush. Welcome to the insanity of my live stream.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Oh, she's asking if you have TikTok.
No, I don't have a TikTok actually. At least I don't think I do.
Did you want a TikTok? I was thinking.
I don't have TikToks or Tic Tacs.
Oh my God, that was funny. You don't have TikToks.
No, I'm not hollering for him. It's not my fault if you missed him. Okay, guys, y'all want to get this thing cranked up so we can get it over with?
Yeah. I guess we don't need to wait like a whole 30 minutes or anything like.
Oh, wait a minute. I forgot. Somebody asked me, Landon can't be here, but he sent me notes and asked if I would read his notes on it during the stream. So let me get back to, there it is. Okay. Let's see. Okay, tonight we are covering Garth Brooks' 8th studio album, Scarecrow. And it was released with 2 covers. Both covers are in the fan club if you have not seen them. It was originally released in 2001 with 12 tracks. Now, he re-released it. Obviously, it's Garth. But he's re-released it a couple times. And in 2014, when he came back and finally went digital, he released it with 2 extra tracks. They were tracks from other albums, and they were Good Ride Cowboy, which was originally on The Lost Sessions, and no, wait a minute, which was originally on,
The Lost Sessions.
Oh, right. Yeah, The Lost Sessions in the limited series box set. And More Than a Memory that was originally found on the Ultimate Hits. Now, oh God, my brain is going blank. We're not going to cover both of those songs tonight because Good Ride Cowboy was originally on The Lost Sessions, and The Lost Sessions is the next album review we're going to do. So we're going to save that song for that review. Yeah. But we will, however, be covering More Than a Memory.
Yeah.
Now, the reason that Garth did this, when he re-released it going digital, he put those 2 tracks on there because, or this is the way I take it, He released his back catalog in 2014 on digital for the first time ever, but he did not release his entire back catalog. Okay, only his first 8 studio albums and double live. Yeah. So the 2 albums that those 2 songs were on were not released digitally when Garth first went digital.
Yeah.
So to give us those 2 songs digitally in 2014 on the re-release, he added them to Scarecrow to give it 14 tracks.
Yeah.
So we have we will be covering 13 of those tracks.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna piss Garth off.
That's gonna piss what?
Garth off because he doesn't like the number 13.
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah. But
stream, Alvin.
Oh. Well, damn the devil, Elsa. Well, damn the devil.
Jackson. Oh, okay. You're leaving. Well, have a wonderful night.
No, well, Saxon don't like Garth.
And the Saxon is gone.
Yeah, I think he actually doesn't like Garth more than Elsa, and Elsa doesn't like Garth at all.
Now, the weird thing for me was when he released those 2 songs and put them on Scarecrow digitally, he had other songs that he did not do that with. One was Midnight Sun. And one was Leave the Light On. And then there was a shit ton on the standalone version of the Lost Sessions.
Yeah.
Yep.
So when he released digitally for the first time, he did not release all of his music digitally.
Yeah. Didn't we cover those songs though? Midnight Run and Leave the Light
Yeah.
On? Okay. Because I remember we did actually cover like non-Garth Brooks album songs.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah.
But Elton's just 13 songs. I mean, it could be worse. It could be like 16 or 17.
It's going to be a long night.
Not really, because this album's kind of...
Yeah, I actually think we're going to get through this album pretty fast. Not saying we're going to rush it or anything. It's just, I honestly think we want to pretty much get this review over with, to be honest.
Okay, the first song, and we will be covering the videos.
So what order are we going, like, introducing songs? You want to go, like, you introduce the first one, then it goes to our bill next, or?
That's the way we normally do it. Is that okay with you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I was just making sure that's what's going to happen tonight, or if you were just pretty much just going to introduce every song, so. Yeah.
Okay, the first track on the album is Why Ain't I Running? Now, for me, this was a good way to start the album. Because it's a more upbeat song. And basically the way I take it is it's a guy who is always running from relationships. He'll have a one-night stand, but he's always gone by the next day. But this time, he ain't running from the woman he's with. And he can't figure out why. She has got a hold on him like nobody's ever had. He actually wants to be with her. And when he's not with her, he actually feels alone. And he don't understand how this has happened to him and why he ain't running away like he always does. Yeah. That's basically the gist of the song, which is why it's called Why Ain't I Running?
Yeah, why ain't I running?
I do like the song. And I would give it 4 stars.
Really? Oh my God. What's wrong?
I'm not sure. Anyway, I think it's a good song, and I think it's a great way to start the album because it's upbeat. Yeah. So I actually enjoyed this song. Bill, what are your thoughts?
Okie dokie. Like I said, it's funny that this album opens up with probably one of my favorite Garth Brooks songs of all time. And it's funny because it's one of my favorite songs on, to me, the Not So Great album. Yeah. And pretty much probably out of all the Garth songs out there that I've lived, this one really comes home to me because I have actually done pretty much what he has done in this set in this song, word from word.
Oh my God!
When me and my first ex separated, every time I would get close to somebody, I was gone. It didn't matter if I'd been, with them or a day or a week or a month. I'd find some reason to go and I'd go. And then finally, when I met my last ex, it was like she said, it was like she done something and I don't know what it was. And I was like there, and it was like held me without holding on. It's funny. So, and I would always ask the same question. Why ain't I running? Why ain't I going? And so it's pretty much, and like I said, it's probably one of my favorite songs of probably Garth's entire career.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, how many?
And
stars?
I'd give it like 4.5 stars.
Nice.
That's almost a 4.5.
Yeah.
And Wild Bill's really picky on giving out.
Oh yeah.
So.
Where's Lance? I don't know. I've not heard from him. Alvin, your thoughts?
Well, this song I actually really loved it. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. That's why I was like, because like I was like, there was no hype for this album. You guys pretty much tell me it's pretty much one of his worst albums, or it's not so great and all that. But this was definitely like the first song on the album, so it started off the album. So you'd think the first track of an album usually basically pretty much sets a tone for an album. Usually basically gives you an idea of how the album's going to go. Because it's usually what happens with like track ones on albums. So this song, I was like really into it. I was like jamming it earlier. Like, you should have saw me. I was like, oh yeah, why ain't I running? Like, I don't know why. It was upbeat and everything. And this is the type of music I actually always loved from Garth, if I was to listen to his music. So, and not to mention just the way Wild Bill said it, like how this song pretty much summed up like things that he's been through, like especially after his dating his ex and breaking up, and then pretty much every relationship, because even I was the same way. After my ex broke up with me, I did try to pretty much try to find someone else, and for some reason nobody pretty much compared to my ex, I guess. So I always looked for a reason to get out of there. So as bad as it sounds, a few of those relationships I tried out actually felt like one night stands, to be honest, because they didn't really even last. I was like, no. I don't know why. It's like I was really hung up on my ex, and I really was for a while. Like, you guys even know, I would always talk about it when we do album reviews last year. But luckily I got into a new relationship earlier this year, and it's been one of the best relationships I've ever been in, to be honest. But yeah, I could definitely relate to this song as well. So I especially when it comes to songs that have to do with relationships and breakups and things like that. Songs like that always have me hooked. Especially if I can find some personal connection to it. Like, this song basically describes me, or I feel like this song was written about my life, or about something I've been through, some experience I've been through. So this was definitely a great way to start off an album. And you would think, that's why it really sucks that this album wasn't as, nearly, you would think this album wouldn't even get up to, Garth standards, because, I don't know, Garth acts like he's a perfectionist, but yet he puts out some of the worst music. I'm not even gonna lie. But yeah, I actually really love this song, and maybe because of that connection and how I was jamming out to it earlier, I think I'm gonna go with Wild Bill and give it 4.5 stars.
Okay.
I would give it a full 5, but it's not a song I would continuously put on replay, or a song I would continuously seek out to listen to. But it was good enough, like if it comes on or something, or if I see it come on my playlist, it's definitely not a skip for sure. So.
Okay. Robert loves the song. He gives it 5 stars. Mikey gives it 3 stars, and Justin gives it 6 stars because it's actually his favorites. Actually, my favorites off the album. Okay. Said he can't make it tonight and will be here Monday. Okay. Charles, welcome.
Yeah, hey, Charles.
Right.
Okay. Oh, let me read Landon's. He says, first off, like it or not, just like an actual Scarecrow, this album is outstanding in its field. Okay, concerning song number 1, he said, why ain't I running another single that was completely forgotten due to not being included on the Ultimate Hits? Great placement on the album, in his opinion. He loves the popish style in Garth's voice, and he loves the line, something's not right if there ain't nothing wrong.
No.
Wow. Yeah. I will be honest with you. This song actually did have pretty good lyrics. I mean, maybe that's why it had like so much of a personal connection to it. But look at while Bill's having to take a drink his Corona.
That's right.
Yeah. Oh, even Jeff said, damn, Bill, you know how to drink.
That's right.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, Bill, you want to give us the next song?
Finally, track number 2.
This song is called Beer Run, and it is a duet with George Jones. And pretty much this song kind of sums it up. It's talking about 2 guys who are every day after work. The first thing they can think about is when a clock rings to whatever it is, 3 o'clock, 5 o'clock, whatever time it is they get off work. First thing they can think about is making a beer run, going to the store and getting a cold one, which is pretty much what I think about every day. So, so I love this song. This song's like awesome. It's really upbeat. It's really like just kind of like it almost kind of has that ain't going down till the sun comes up kind of feel to it as far as like the speed of the song and everything. And George Jones is amazing in this song too. So I mean it's awesome. Because it's talking about how I love the one line in there. It says, "What the hell were they thinking when they made this county dry?" I was like, yeah, what the hell were they thinking? You know what I'm saying? You don't make a county dry, shit. Because it was funny. It was funny. I was at work today, right? And I had a guy bringing a cooler by, giving out everybody bottles of water because it's so hot in there, right? And I was sitting there thinking, like, I wonder if he's got any Jack and Cokes in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, I give this song like a 4.5 stars because it's really cool and I like it, and it's a beer drinking song. So yeah.
Okay, Robert loves this song. It's another favorite off the album. Love the banter at the end, and he gives it 5 stars. Oh, Mikey gives it 5 stars.
Oh yeah.
Oh, my day was awesome, Chels. How was yours? Well, Bill, what did you think about the video?
Have I seen the video for this? Ain't it just them 2 on stage singing?
It's at the CMA, yes, them performing live.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I kind of wish they would have done an actual video for it, which I think would have been really cool. But because I could have been in it and I could have just been like going to the store getting some cold ones,
Oh yeah.
Which is coming out of there with like about 10, 12 packs or something like that.
Oh yeah.
But no, yeah, I seen the video on that one, so it was pretty cool. And I like it had George Jones, and you can't go wrong with George Jones.
Yeah.
So
Okay, Country gives it 4 stars. Justin gives it 10 stars.
Oh my day!
Because it's an awesome song, and George Jones does a badass job on it with Garth.
Yeah.
Okay. Alvin, your thoughts?
I actually love this song too. And it was a great track too, like following YA and I running. And I actually love the start of this song, to be honest. I was like, now we're gonna get into some good shit. Like, I mean, not saying that the first song wasn't good shit, but this one was like giving more like powered on to that other good shit. If that makes sense. So yeah, this song was like beat as well, and I don't know. And yeah, I do agree. George Jones did an excellent job on this track. Like, I'll be honest with you, when I first heard it though, I didn't realize that it was George Jones until I saw that it said featuring George Jones on it. But yeah, I absolutely love this one, and it was, I don't know, a pretty good song. To be honest, I still kind of like the first song though. I mean, better, I guess. But I think I'll give this song like 4 stars. So the first one is 4.5. This one is 4 stars.
Okay.
Yeah. So what are your thoughts, Trish?
It's an okay song.
Okay.
I love the fact that George was on it because he's a legend.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with George Jones.
No, you can't go wrong with George Jones. Personally, the song does nothing for me. It's okay every now and then, but I just, I don't know why. It just does nothing for me. It didn't even back when they first released it. I just thought, oh, cool, he got to do a song with one of his heroes, you know.
Yeah.
But the song itself just does nothing for me. I can see why people like it. But me personally, it's an okay song. I will give it 3 stars.
Okay, 3 stars.
Okay. Let's see. Robert said I hear they were going to make a video, but then didn't release it. Didn't release the song due to 9/11. That actually leads into something Landon said. Landon said it was originally slated to release to radio September 12th on George Jones's birthday, but was pushed back due to 9/11. Also included on a box set that George Jones released that year. The track fades out sooner on Scarecrow than George Jones's box set and on the Ultimate Hits. And as far as the video, I didn't care for the video because I thought, and this is going to come across really bad, but the live performance was kind of crappy.
Yeah. The reason why I didn't bring up the video is because I don't know if I've seen it. I mean, it's hard to find gross videos. Yeah. I mean, but don't get me wrong. I did see. I mean, I'll be able to talk about a few videos for this album. I mean, when we get to those songs, but yeah.
Okay. Alvin, would you like to give us track number 3?
Track number 3.
Can I? Oh, I just want to say something right quick.
Okay.
I love that shirt.
Yes.
Oh my God, yes.
I love that shirt. I wish I had me one of those. That is so killer.
When you got time. I can't say yes because I don't know what I'm going to be doing, but it's a possibility we could do it.
Yeah.
I don't know how these guys feel about Elvis.
Oh, I like Elvis.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, I actually like Elvis. I just didn't know if you liked Elvis.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, I don't have anything against him. I mean, damn.
I've been to Grace one.
Oh well, I'll be honest with you. Both. I mean, like my mom was a huge Elvis fan, but so was my grandma. So, ready for track number 3?
Okay, yeah.
Track number 3. So we're definitely going by the track listing that you posted in the fan club, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, to be honest, that is pretty much track listing of the album. It's just I wasn't sure if this was like some deluxe edition or what.
No.
But,
no, it's the original track listing with one song thrown in at the end.
Oh, okay. Then, but yeah, track number 3 is "Wrapped Up in You." Now, I will be honest with you. This was actually now cause I mean I did remember like Garth's songs and videos from the '90s and everything, but I didn't start getting into like country music videos, like actually watching music videos until like 2003 or so. And I remember CMT would play this video a lot. Garth Brooks's video for "Wrapped Up in You," and I always loved it when this video would play. Like because I actually think the concept for this video is actually one of my favorite concepts for a Garth video, even though it's pretty much just a group of people like basically using like their outdoor equipment as like music and stuff, like with like mops and brooms and like cans and stuff, just banging on stuff. But I don't know, just outside, because I was like, I want to be a part of that community. Like I don't know, that actually just fun to see. So I actually love the element of the "Wrapped Up in You" video, and I actually think now this might be an unpopular opinion, I'm not sure, but I honestly do feel like this is one of my favorite Garth videos for "Wrapped Up in You," just because of the whole concept, like because it came out of nowhere, and I honestly do think it was unique for its time, but I'm not sure. I don't know sure if Garth stole this idea from someone else or someone else or not, but I absolutely loved it. And I also love how the song started. Like the first verse was, "How do I love you? Will let me see. I love you like a lyric loves a melody." Like even the lyrics of the song I felt was really catchy, and "Wrapped Up in You." But yeah, it's pretty much a love song, and I'm basically a sucker for love songs. Not to mention, I love how he basically said "I love you" in a song, because I don't know if this is a fact or not. But I heard once that this was the first song that Garth had actually like released where he actually said the words "I love you" in a song.
Yep, that's true.
So that's actually a true fact. Because I actually found this out from CMT, because CMT used to do like fact and fiction like questions for like country music fans and before, and they would have like quizzes, and one of them was, what song by Garth Brooks did Garth say "I love you" in a song for the first time? And I remember this song was the answer, "Wrapped Up in You," and so that's why I wanted to kind of like be sure. I was gonna throw this fact in here like during a review tonight, but I wasn't sure if this was fact or if I'm remembering wrong, because I remember I actually got this fact from CNT back in the day, and it stuck with me. It stuck with me all these years. But yeah, I actually do find it fascinating, considering when this song came out in this video, Garth had pretty much already been in the music game, the country music game, for over a decade. And so I actually found that awesome. He went through a whole decade without saying "I love you" in a song, when he's written either written or recorded a bunch of love songs over the years. Most of them he did like have like Trish Yearwood as his feature though. But yeah, I always found the song fascinating. And I've always loved it, and as crazy as it sounds, because I have like a nostalgic connection to the song, I'm gonna give it 5 stars. So I may be biased, but I don't know. I've always really loved this song though. So yeah, that's why I'm saying for nostalgic reasons, I'm giving it 5 stars. So
okay.
So what are your thoughts, Trish?
I actually really love this song. I loved it from the minute I heard it.
Yeah.
And it is basically just a song about how many different ways he loves the person he's with.
Yeah.
This is also, as far as the music video is concerned, it is the same set they used to shoot the Dr. Pepper commercial.
Oh.
Yes. Which was the first brand Garth ever promoted. Let's see. It's also the video, the first video you saw Ty England in with him since Ty England rejoined his band.
Yeah.
And he's also wearing a Chris Ledoux ball cap. I mean, Garth. I mean, Chris.
Yeah. Yo, it's like a Chris. It's like you had to be specific.
Yes.
Like Chris.
But I do like the video. I like the song. I like the lyrics. I like the beat. Now, this is one that I thoroughly enjoyed, and I like to have driven my ex-husband crazy. We were still married at the time, by the way, because I put it on repeat. I had a cassette that I taped it over and over and over and over and over and over. One whole side of the cassette tape was nothing but that song, so it played constantly. My ex-husband hated it.
You sound just like me, Trish, because I think I actually had this song on, because I had recorded that song, because I'll be honest with you, that was actually one of my favorite Garth songs for a while. Like,
that ain't the reason you're divorced, is it?
Yeah, it's not the reason for your divorce, is it?
I played the fifth.
I played the fifth.
I also think this has the most kick-ass harmonica in a song since Garth's "Ain't Going Down Till the Sun Comes Up."
Yeah.
And I love how they played it off like they were just getting off the bus. It was like a big tour bus, and they were ordering chicken when they noticed the guys making music with their tools and brooms and stuff, and they go over and sit down. I love that. And then when they get back on the bus, you hear Garth go, "Hey, where's the chicken?" I forgot the chicken. He said he gained a lot of weight making this video because that's actually a little town somewhere. That's not a set. That's an actual town. And the people there, especially the older women, would cook homemade food and bring it out to them constantly.
Yeah.
But as far as the song, yes, I love the song. And yes, I would give it 5 stars. And the video was good. I liked it. Let's see. Yeah, and then they used the same place to shoot the Dr. Pepper commercial. I think that was all the important stuff. Wild Bill, your thoughts?
I will say this is not a bad song. It's a good song. It's kind of I'm kind of like what Robert says. It's one of those kind of take it or leave it songs for me. You know, if it comes on, I'll listen to it. You know what I'm saying? It's not a song I'll go seek out on an album to listen to or whatever, but I do like it, and I did like the video. But to me, the best part of the whole video is when you see Ty England get off the bus wearing a crystal dew hat. Because the first time I saw that video, I'm sitting there, and I'm like, that hat just didn't want to say what it said it was. And I hit rewind. Yeah. And then when I actually got a good view, I hit pause. I'm like, damn, that's a crystal dew hat. So I was like, you know,
yeah, baby.
So yeah, I don't know really what to say other than this. It's a good song. It's a catchy song. It's fun, but it's just not like one of those songs I would like go out and like if I'm listening to say this album, I usually play like the first 3 songs and then stop it. That's usually how it goes for me. So yeah, so it's one I'd listen to and you know, not a song I definitely put on repeat, but I'd give it like 3 stars. I mean, it's not a bad song. It's nothing horrible. I mean, it's not like, you know, some of the stuff he's done. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Maybe it's just I've never really. It was kind of different for me, which I mean, it's not a bad thing. You know, it's just that I don't know. I just never one that really kind of got like really stuck with me. So it's cool though.
Yeah, babe.
Okay. Robert says it's a take it or leave it song for him. If it comes on, he'll listen to it, but he wouldn't pick it out just to listen to it. And he gives it 3 stars. Justin gives it 3 stars. Oh yeah, they just played it way too much over there where he's from, so that's why it kind of became a take it or leave it song for Robert.
Yeah. I love how Charles said, "Oh, Trish, I'm all wrapped up in you." I don't know. I just found that funny.
Country. Jack Daniels and Scott. Oh yeah, I love the Dr. Pepper commercial too. Oh, Landon said it's one of only 2 songs that features Jimmy Mattingly on the studio recording. And he loves the fact that the band is ordering chicken in the beginning of the video. That's the same thing I said. And then at the end where they're driving away and Garth says, "Hey, where's the chicken?"
Where is the chicken nuggets? Chicken
Okay, are we ready for the next track?
Yeah, yeah, baby. Now give it to us, Patricia.
Okay, the song is called "The Storm," and it is basically a song about a woman dealing with the aftermath of a relationship that has ended. The emotional storm that she's facing and the memories of not only the relationship, but also the warnings that her family gave her before she got involved with him.
Yeah. So did you take a lot of notes for this one?
Yeah. This was not a release, so it has no video or anything like that. This is just an album cut. But I'm going to tell you guys something. I freaking love this song. I really do. But I think it's because there's a connection to it.
and your husband? I sure cannot.
Not me. Not me personally. Here's the thing. This album came out at the same exact time my sister was leaving her husband.
Oh.
And it was kind of that situation because everybody had told her, look, you don't need to be with him. He's bad news. He's not going to do you right, that kind of thing. They had warned her, and she chose to be with him anyway. So she was leaving him, and she was dealing with all the emotional crap. And the first time I heard this, it, honest to God, made me think of her because she was literally going through it at the time. But there is a lot of passion in this song that impresses me. So for me, I love this song. I could understand if somebody didn't like it, but for me, it really shows the passion Garth can have when doing a song.
Yeah, for his music. See, this thing, Garth has a passion for music, but yet a lot of his songs lacks that passion for some reason.
So I think that was part of what impressed me was the passion that he had when he was singing the song, and the connection to my sister leaving her husband at the same exact moment that this album came out. That immediately made me connect it to her.
Yeah.
So I love the song. I honest to God, I give the song 5 stars.
Oh my God.
You might like. Oh, okay. Thank you, Country Fan. I'll look just in a second. Mikey gives the song 3 stars. The Country Brothers? Oh, I don't know. Oh, Justin gives it 7 stars. Oh, Garth would appreciate that.
7 stars. Oh my God, you just stroked his ego big time.
Oh, yeah. Storm. Landon said the story of the song. Wait, the Storm. Love the story of the song, but he's always wondered how the listener is supposed to interpret it when it says the line, and her friends, they've all gone back to their lives thinking she will be all right as she races through the night to make it home. He also likes the unique way the song focuses solely on the negative of the woman's breakup, despite acknowledging a silver lining.
A silver lining.
That's a good way to look at that.
Yeah.
Well, I would interpret that as everybody else went back to their normal lives thinking she would be all right. But that line about racing through the night to make it home, she is trying to find her place again in the world. She's trying to find herself again in the world. Everybody assumes it's fine, but she's still dealing with all the emotional crap on the inside, whether it shows on the outside or not. That's how I would interpret it.
Yeah.
But that is my thoughts on the song. Wild Bill, what are your thoughts?
It's funny. I rediscovered this song by listening to this album for the album review, and actually turned out to be one of the songs I actually like on this record. And I like it because I like the story behind the song, and pretty much kind of like it at the end of it, you know, all your friends move on, and here you are putting your life back together. I know what that's like. You know, they think you're going to be fine when really you're dying inside, and you're not with. But they won't. It's like they think you fine. They want you to be fine, so they don't have to deal with helping you go through that. But in long runs, they're not really helping you in the situation. They're making things worse to a certain extent. And it was funny because listening to this song, it made me think about something. A little while back, when I released my last poetry book called Before the Storm, okay, I had put in at the end of it, I did it for the first album or first book. I didn't do it for the second book, but I did it for the third book, and I put like a little kind of like a little like thing kind of explaining the book and what it's about and everything, kind of the title and everything. And I said, I didn't realize it at first until I had actually titled that book and got to thinking about it. I titled my books subconsciously The Three Phases of My Life, which was what my first book was called Restless Spirit, which is kind of the way I'm living my life now. I don't like, I'm always restless. I don't sleep much. My mind's always running 24/7 because I'm always got something on my brain or whatever. Okay. Then my second book was called Winds of Change, and that happened kind of when I met my last ex. She was good for me. It was a change. She kind of helped me through the bad times I was going through. And then the last book was called Before the Storm, and it was before all the bad shit happened in my life that I consider like my first breakup and everything and all that. So I didn't realize it at the time that I did that subconsciously, but I did. And so I wrote about that in my my last poetry book. But anyway, I just think because it kind of ties into this a little bit. But I like this song. It was kind of like a surprise for me because when I first heard this album, a long time ago, like I don't know if this was the song maybe I skipped over just because of the title or something. Maybe I don't know. But when I rediscovered this song, I was like, "Huh, that's actually a pretty decent track." And then to me, honestly, basically the album takes a downhill slide after that. It's kind of like a proverbial snowball rolling downhill. And so yeah, I'd give it like 3 stars. I think it's a good song. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
Interesting.
Oh, and by the way, where you at, Elsie? You ain't said nothing in a long time.
Yeah, Elsa, come on.
I got bored and fell back asleep.
It's just like now they're getting into the barf zone. I'm gonna get me some soda.
I don't blame her.
What damn the devil, Elsa?
Jack Daniels was close. Yeah, Charlie Daniels. Yeah. Alvin, your thoughts?
I actually really love this song. It was another song I was pretty much jamming to. Well, kind of, even though it was slower. But still, I don't know, this song, just, even the storyline behind it, it's like he got you into the story. And I actually love that your personal connection to the song, Trish. Mm-hmm. Because that's actually happened to me in similar experiences. Not necessarily with this song, with this album. But even when my sister was like leaving her ex last October, and then her ex still started trying to get into her life around that exact same time. I mean, a couple of my favorite singers that actually released songs about toxic relationships or getting or pretty much leaving somebody and moving on and finding yourself again. And so that's why I love your connection, because I've even made connections like that to recent music that come out that I was really into about similar things that I could basically have pretty much connect to a situation in my life, whether it's for me personally or for my sister or for even another family member, or even there's even been songs I've listened to that made me think of one of you guys before, like something that you may have been through. I was like, you got to hear this, Trish. like this song. I feel like you definitely could use it right now. It was just released too. because that's actually happened before. But yeah, so I love that connection. But yeah, I actually love songs like this, even though it is like about like a negative thing, like something like that someone's going through, whether it's a personal struggle or just pretty much just leaving somebody and basically moving on, trying to find your place in this world again. And so I absolutely love songs about this particular topic, like in particular. So I actually would give this song 5 stars. I actually like the last song.
Awesome.
This song and last one, like even though they were about two completely different topics, or pretty much opposite subjects of each other, I actually felt that this song was perfectly placed from this album. I don't know, it felt like a perfect track 4 track, or maybe even a possible track 5 if it had been moved up. I mean, moved back a little bit up the album, but yeah, I absolutely love this one. But yeah, this was basically the point where Wild Bill and I were kind of like, it's only down here from here.
Oh God.
but yeah, I absolutely love this song.
Okay. Chels, tell Vito I said hello. And yes, Mikey, we have heard the new Garth song.
Ooh, Vito.
Okay, let's see. Wild Bill, you want to give us the next song?
Yeah,
this song is called Thicker Than Blood.
Thicker Than Blood.
Okay, Chris, I'll check it out there, bud. Anyway, this song is pretty much talking about like family, pretty much, and like I think at the beginning of the song it was talking about Garth and his family or whatever, and how his mother married his father, and she had like 3 kids of his own. He had 2 of his own, and then or one of his own, and then they got together and had 2 more. It was him and I think maybe his sister or his brother or something. But anyway, and it was talking about how like just because they were all like different, everything, their blood is thicker than water, and or whatever, and pretty much that's it. And it's talking about just about like being family, and like blood doesn't always, or family doesn't always have to be blood and stuff like that, kind of, So I don't know. It's an alright song for me, I guess. I mean, I get the message in it and everything. It's not a bad message. I don't know. I'm not a fan of the song, and I don't know. I honestly wanted to give this album a thing, but it just, I don't know what it is. I still have that feeling I have the first time I listened to it, except for maybe a key tracks here and there. But I don't know. It's not one of those songs that like gets me. I don't know why.
So were you wanting to give this album like 1 star or something?
Oh, I mean, no, I would give it more than 1 star because there is like 4 to 5 decent songs on the album. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like I'd give an album like 1 star if it had like 1 good track on the whole album or something like, or maybe 2 good tracks on the whole album. But
yeah.
No, it's not a song. I'd give it like 2.5 stars, something like that. It's just, I don't know. It's just not one of those songs that gets me.
Yeah.
I understand the message and I get the message, but it's just it doesn't do anything for me.
Yeah. So you're giving this song 2.5 stars?
Yeah.
Alvin?
Let's just say I kind of like this song, but kind of not. It's like I was kind of vibing with it, but I don't know. Maybe it was just the way Garth was singing it, or his voice. I don't know what. Garth, like I've said this in previous Garth album reviews. I'm not gonna lie, but Garth can have one of the most boring voices in music, and this song kind of felt that way at times. Not saying it was the whole track, because I honestly do believe Garth has more songs than this, but I don't know. I just I wasn't vibing with it as much as like the first 4 tracks. So all in all, I'd probably give this song like maybe 3 stars. It's like I was like meet in the middle because I was actually enjoying it enough to pretty much listen to the song all the way through and not want to skip it right away. Not to mention, not to mention, I actually kind of vibed with the lyrics a little bit. Not saying that the lyrics were really good or anything, but I actually love how he kept saying that blood is thicker than water. Oh, but love is thicker than blood. I don't know why. I don't know why I love that lyric so much. But so that's why, based on just that lyric alone, I would give it 3 stars. And the way he said that, but I don't know. Maybe it was the verses that actually felt kind of boring at times. But I don't know, when he got to the chorus, or pretty much when he was talking about how blood is thicker than water, I actually kind of liked the way he sung that part. But that's pretty much it. So yeah, 3 stars for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, well, I have to agree with everything you just said, Alvin. It's a good, and Wild Bill, it's a good message. I understand the message, but I don't know. I mean, maybe it's because it's Garth.
Yeah.
And he is so preachy about love one another.
Yeah, it did feel preachy at times, didn't it?
I remember liking it when the album came out and thinking, well, it's a good message. But in my heart and in my mind, I know people are not like that. Yes, occasionally you will meet people that are like that, but it's not very often. And blood is thicker than water, but love is thicker than blood. Yes, it's true.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
But for the most part, it's not. If it were, we wouldn't have the world in the shape it's in right now.
Oh yeah, like I mean, not to pretty much talk about like certain things, but if you really think about it, just turn on the news and you would see we're not like. Oh no, it's just crazy.
So the sentiment behind it is good, the message behind it is good, but it's just not gonna happen, kind of thing. So it's an okay song, and I'll agree 3 stars. Oh, okay, wait a minute. Landon said, thicker than blood. Love the message of this song. Also love how he apologizes to his dad in the liner notes. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Saying ex-Marine instead of former Marine. Forgot about that. Mikey gives it 4 stars. Wait, I gotta look. Oh, that's okay, Mikey. I knew what you meant. Did anybody else give stars?
I don't think they did.
I don't think so. Okay. Where were we?
Yeah.
That was thicker than blood.
Okay, so number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alvin, you want to give us the next one?
Okay. The next song, called "Big Money." Now I don't know what you're gonna think. What you guys are gonna think? I feel like I want to go on a little bit kind of a rant, but not really. It's just this may sound crazy, but I actually don't really like songs that are basically about someone wanting to be rich or basically have money and stuff. I don't know. I just don't like songs that basically have money as like a main focus point of a song. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I grew up poor or something. I'm not sure, but I do find this song kind of hilarious, I guess, in a way, because I actually do love how Garth says he said it pays big money, and man, I'm into that. It pays big money if you're willing to take a chance. Let me tell you something, Sonny. You ought to see my bank account. It pays big money, but he sure can't spend it now. Like, I don't know. So I found the lyrics kind of hilarious. But in all honesty, I'm not really a fan of songs like this. Like, I mean, or at least about the topic at hand. But Big Money, say I feel like I don't want to really talk much about the song because I basically only heard the song for the first time preparing for the album. Pretty much because it wasn't. I mean, apparently an album cut. I don't think Garth ever released this as a single or anything. So,
No.
so but yeah, I mean, it does have pretty funny lyrics. It's kind of like one of those songs, but I mean, and he does it in the most Garth Brooks fashion too, which maybe is what made me kind of like it or kind of vibe with it. But I don't know. But in all honesty, I'm not really a fan of songs like this. So I don't know. I feel like I would give this song maybe 3.5 stars, just a little more than the last song. But in all honesty, I'm not really a fan of songs that are about money. I mean, or except for, I mean, unless it's like Shania Twain and her singing her song "Kaching." I mean, that song was a jam, but not this song. I mean, for me, it's kind of like meet in the middle, pretty much. So, what are your thoughts, Trish?
Hang on just 1 second. Mikey said it puts him. Puts me in the. Remind me. Marry for Money by Trace Adkins.
I actually thought of that song too. I don't know why I completely bypassed that, but yeah, I actually love that song from Trace Adkins. So maybe there's a couple songs about money that.
Hey guys, I'll be right back just for a minute. Y'all keep going ahead though.
Okay. Yes, Robert. Mark Chestnut also cut this song. I knew that, but he released this song. I did not know he released it. Okay. Big Money. I freaking hate this song. Okay.
Wait, really?
I do. I just hate this song. It does nothing for me. And I'm guessing it was supposed to be just an uplifting, nonsense, fun song on the album for Garth. But it does nothing for me. And I just hate it.
Yeah, well, I don't know if you have the same opinion about me when it comes to songs about money, but some of my favorite singers have always, like, some of them have put out a song about money on them. I'm like, why? Like, I don't know why, maybe, but I'm wondering if it's just a poor man's perspective, because I don't really have any money to spend, so I can't really, so I don't know. Songs about money just don't do anything for me, mostly. So.
Okay, while we wait on Wild Bill to come back, I am going to, I will give it, like, I don't know, 2 stars.
2 stars, okay.
I'm going to read Lyndon's comment about it. He said, although the message of this song contradicts the message of Fit for a King from the Sevens album, he still loves it. Be nice to your rich relatives because it pays big money. This song was also recorded by Mark Chestnut, according to Wikipedia. Yes. Mark Chestnut is a really good singer. Well, he used to be. I don't know if he still sings or not. Okay, Mikey gives it 3 stars. Yes, it's on an album from the same year as Scarecrow. Oh, okay. I think Elsa. Yes, I think Elsa fell asleep.
Oh, Elsa. Elsa West, the frozen girl.
It's called It Pays Big Money. Ah, okay.
Pays big money. But yeah, maybe that's why I kind of vibe with it, because it was meant to be funny. I feel like he wasn't taking it serious. I mean, like, even Brad Paisley. Well, actually, Brad Paisley. Where I was gonna compare it to a Brad Paisley song, but actually, Brad Paisley song, he basically is saying how he's broke, but they're pretty much gonna be laughing all the way to the riverbank. I mean, because Brad Paisley has a song called Riverbank, and it's kind of about money, but it's only about enough money for pretty much like pretty much a 6-pack and like some fishing gear, and they're gonna go out on the lake and pretty much catch some fish. It's basically a fishing song, so technically it's not necessarily about having lots of money like this song, but yeah, I'm just not really a fan of songs about money. Like, I mean, maybe it's also because of the saying "money is the root of all evil." Why I have this perspective when I hear a song about money, I'm like, no.
Oh, Oh shit!
Everything all right?
Yes, country. I did check it. Almost got myself in trouble there. I didn't know it was going to play.
Oh yeah, Brad Paisley does. I do know his Time Well Wasted album as well. I was thinking that too, but yeah. I was going to say Brad Paisley does have songs about a similar subject, so maybe that's why Brad Paisley came to mind when I heard this song.
Thank you, country fan, for sending me that.
Yeah, it actually sounds like something Brad Paisley would have recorded himself, to be honest.
Okay, Wild Bill, would you like to give us your thoughts on Big Money?
Hold on just a second.
It's like I gotta
Sorry,
get it
guys.
in my head. What did it say? Actually,
I have a cramp in my leg.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe you were having to try to remember the song.
No. I trying to work a cramp out of here.
Oh yeah, Easy Money, from Time Waste.
Yeah, okay. Actually, I think the song is ridiculous. The funny thing about this song is, to me, Garth done it as an ego song. Like, you know how, because that's all he cares about is money, and you can tell it. I mean, and it's like, it's kind of like a song I could do. Yeah, man. You know, it's like getting my Scrooge McDuck on when I'm doing the song right here. You know, it's like me swimming around in my damn money bank I got at the house.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's the only reason he done this damn song, is like to brag about money and shit. So I think it's an ego song that's like done by a jackass who. So I don't really. I give it like a half a star.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Now I actually feel kind of bad because I gave it the highest score.
And for the record, we all didn't like the song.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's why I kept saying it. I didn't really like this song, but I mean, it's not the worst song I ever heard, and I don't know. Maybe it was meant to be fun. I mean, even you said it yourself, Trish. Maybe Garth thought it was going to be one of these fun songs on his album, but I mean, it still didn't do anything for you. So you're like, pretty much, like it belongs in the trash. Because the song actually it did fine. It was really ridiculous. So. Yeah. But that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. Other singers, other country singers, I mean, might add you, have had better songs with money in the title than this song.
Okay. But, so, okay, everybody's finished with that song.
Yes. So here we go, Trish. What's? This next song. I can't believe we're going to redo this one.
Okay, song number 7. Ironically. It's called Squeeze Me In. It's a duet with his now wife, Trisha Yearwood.
Sexy woman.
This is the first song that they did together that was an upbeat song.
Yeah, I've actually noticed that. I was like, damn.
And basically it is saying that there's more to life than money. And you got to have fun too, and squeeze me into your busy schedule, and I will show you what life and living is all about. That's basically what it's saying. This is a fast song. This is an upbeat song. This is a fun song. I freaking love this song. Okay. And for the record, they did go back and edit this song for one of his many releases. Because in the song, it says something about a fax. I've been faxing you love notes all day long. Okay, well, they redid it and put text instead, because this day and time, nobody faxes anything anymore. So they changed it to text, which was stupid.
Yeah.
It's still a good song. And it did have a video that you cannot find anywhere. But it is the live performance that they did on the Coast to Coast to Coast concerts that Garth did after he retired, live on CBS. And that's basically the video is just that clip of them singing it live in concert, which was an awesome video because they did a fantastic job performing this song together live, which, you know, and you won't hear me say this very often, but in their defense, they freaking nail it pretty much every time. They sing live, no matter what song they're singing. They are great live together. Okay.
And that's the true story of the matter.
Yeah. Yep. Landon said, oh, and I will give this song 5 stars. Landon said, squeeze me in with the Queen. If I remember correctly, they used the footage from Coast to Coast Live for the official video. Also, Leroy Parnell also recorded this song according to Wikipedia. That's what Landon said. Okay, so love the song, love the video. Wild Bill, your thoughts?
I don't know. Songs just don't do nothing for me. I mean, I understand that it's it's actually probably one of the songs that Trish and Garth done that I just can't stand. I don't know why. Because I like all their other duets. Like, actually, probably one of my favorite duets by them is "The Call." Off the box set there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I love that song. A lot of people don't, but I think it's one of their best songs they've done together. And but actually, my all-time favorite Garth and Trisha duet is on the next album coming up.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, I don't know. I just think it's ironic that he's talking about life and all about money when you just had a track before that talking about all about money. So it's almost like he's contradicting himself.
Oh my God, I never made it. I never made that connection.
So it's almost like, oh yeah, baby, life ain't all about money, but check out my bank account. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Check out some other stuff too, but we'll tell you about that later. Have to squeeze me in.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, I guess it's cool, this upbeat kind of tempo song that they've done and everything, because it's different, because most of their duets have done are ballads, you know what I'm saying? And I don't, and to be honest with you, I don't think it's Trish and Garth. I just think it's the song. It's not how they sing it or whatever it is. I just think it's the song, So as far as performance-wise, they did a good job. Yeah. I just think it's the song in itself. So here's my thing. It's not a song that I would listen to like hardly ever, but because, like I said, it's the song and not them, I'll give it like 3 stars, just because it's them, and so.
Okay, Mikey gives it 5 stars, and he loves Trisha Yearwood. Yeah, Robert thinks it's funny how he did that too. Okay. Welcome back, Chelsea.
Yo, welcome back, Chelsea. Now, if only we could get Elsa back, but she's
she's asleep. She won't be back.
Yeah,
it's okay. She don't like Garth anyway.
She don't like Garth.
Yeah, she probably needs to catch up on her sleep.
Yeah.
So ready for my thoughts?
Elvin, would you like to give us your thoughts on "Squeeze Me In"?
Squeeze me in. Okay, I actually really like this song. I don't know why. This song actually picked me back up. While listening to the album, because after especially the last 2 songs, because I wasn't actually vibing with them as much as I did the first 4. But then this song came around, and I was like, okay, this song kind of picks me back up again. So I don't know, maybe I'll give Garth the benefit of the doubt. Maybe this maybe this album we'll have some more good songs on it. But yeah, this song, I actually loved it. But I'll be honest with you, I feel like I love this song as much as I do only for Trisha Yearwood. I love Trisha's voice on this song. Even more so than Garth. Even though Garth did sound pretty awesome as well. Because this does feel like a typical upbeat Garth song. But as a duet with Trisha Yearwood, especially since I mostly know Garth Brooks' duets with Trisha Yearwood to be like really slow songs, like In Another's Eyes and songs like that. But this song was just, I don't know, it was upbeat and it felt uplifting, and I actually loved the whole concept. like I got something that I know you're gonna like. So honey, can you squeeze me in? Like I don't know, I just love the way he sings that, or even when Tricia sings it as well. Like, oh my God, her like Tricia's voice is basically heaven to the ears. Like I don't know, especially in this song in particular. But I've always loved Trish Hewitt's voice, so maybe I'm biased in a way because I can't really think of any bad Trish Hewitt songs, like a song by Trish Hewitt that I actually listened to that I actually didn't like or care for. Like, because Trish actually has an actual good voice that never sounds boring. Like Trish, you can tell Trisha has a passion for music. Not saying that Garth doesn't have a passion for music, but sometimes it feels like he's lacking that passion. Sometimes, like he just rush recorded a song, but yeah, I actually really love this one. So I would actually give it 4 stars. I mean, it's a pretty good song, and I could actually see me wanting to listen to it again, as surprising as that sounds. So yeah, not to mention, I mean, because wasn't this song like didn't it have a video or something like?
Yeah, live.
Yeah, because I was trying to remember because I know you said that Beer Run also had like a video, but I don't think I saw the video for Beer Run. That's why I didn't have anything to say about it. But this one I actually did actually have like I actually did see the video. So that's why I actually love this. I actually kind of really loved even the live performance of it. But yeah, 4 stars for me. So yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Country Fan.
Yeah.
Elsa's catching up on her Facebook notification. She might join back in a few minutes.
Oh, wait, Elsa's still awake? Surprise, surprise, we were all wrong. I took it out. Like,
okay, Wild Bill, would you like to give us the next song?
Yes, the next song is called Mr. Midnight. And this song is about an all-night radio DJ who is pretty much people call in, that broken-hearted people call in and request songs for him to play or whatever. And then one night his ex calls in and she's like, because I can read you the verse. It says, he says, caller on the line, could you please hold on? I recognize her voice the minute I picked up the phone. I should tell her that it's time to leave or to leave it at a memory. Haven't been myself since the day she left, and I'm forever gonna be, or something other. And it goes back to the chorus on my highs, Mr. Midnight. And then at the end of it, it's talking about how she says that she still loves him. But then, which is funny, the last 2 lines says, then a voice I never knew said, honey, who are you talking to? So it's almost like her husband or something picked up the phone or something, or heard in the background and wanted to know who she was talking to. And I don't know. It's a decent song, and being a former radio DJ, I've sort of kind of had, people call in and we play certain songs for them and stuff like that. So, it's pretty cool as far as that aspect. I like that. And so, I don't know. It's not a bad song. It's one of those songs, it's kind of like Storm. I rediscovered it again when I listened to this album. So, I'd give it like 3 stars.
Awesome.
okay, 3 stars, yeah.
Alvin?
So yeah, this song, Mr. Midnight, didn't really care for this one. I don't know why. For some reason, I just wasn't really into this one. Like this was another one of the songs. Like it came right after "Squeeze Me In" too, and I was like, well, I don't know. This song just, I don't know. It just didn't do anything for me. I don't know why, but maybe it's because just the way he sings it. See, that's the thing. A song can actually have some fairly decent lyrics or good, like relatable lyrics, but then Garth sings it, and sometimes I imagine if another artist was to record some of the songs Garth sung that I actually didn't like, and wonder if another artist could actually make me love a song that I originally hated from Garth. But Because I mean, I don't know, but yeah, I wasn't really going with this one much, but I won't be like too much of a downer and give it like 1 star or anything. I think I would give it at least like 2.5. But it definitely wasn't one of my favorites. If that makes sense.
Okay.
So what?
Robert loves this song, and he gives it 5 stars. Mikey gives it 2 stars.
Yeah. So yeah.
Landon says it's a good song, but as he was typing this, it occurred to him that there probably aren't very many real Mr. Midnights left. Most radio stations today don't actually have somebody working overnight. It's all pre-recorded.
Wow.
I actually like this song.
Oh.
And this is the song that I was talking about before we went live, guys.
Oh, okay.
That had the twist at the end that I didn't see coming.
Yeah, maybe I didn't.
This,
Yeah.
when I was originally listening to the album, I do not know.
Yeah.
But in listening to it for this review, it hit me when she calls the radio station. She doesn't realize that that's her ex. That's Mr. Midnight. And when she goes to dedicate the song, she dedicates it to him, calling him by his name. Oh my God. I was blown away. I went, whoa, wait a minute. Hang on. Was that? And I backed it up and listened to that part again. And I went, oh my God, she don't know she's talking to him. And she just dedicated a song to him and said, please tell him I love him. And I wish things could be the same.
Yeah.
Okay. I freaking love that twist at the end. But in the background, he hears a guy go, hey, honey, who are you talking to? Oh, and crushed.
Yeah.
Crushed.
So I actually love the song, and I love the twist that she doesn't know that she's talking to her ex.
Yeah.
And he is floored when she goes to dedicate a song to him. So I love that little twist. And I will give this song 4 stars. I don't give it 5 because it's a little bit draggy.
Wow.
Can I? I wanted to add something to this right quick.
Go ahead.
I think it's funny how he recognized her voice right away as soon as he picked up the phone, but yet she don't know she's talking to him.
Mm-hmm.
Which is almost kind of makes you funny. It almost makes you feel like sometimes in the relationships, like who cares about who the most and who gives most and all that stuff. And it's like some people are just in the relationship because it's the convenient thing to do, sort of kind of like sometimes. So it's not like it's funny. I'm going to say this weird, and I sometimes I kick a dead horse, but that's like my ex sometimes. I still remember if I talked to her today on the phone, I know who she was. You know, both of them, actually. I mean, it's because I remember their voices, you know, really good because they actually meant something to me. You know, where, you know, like some people, they just like, now that you're with someone else, it's like, yeah, you may still care about this person, but it's almost like also you've forgotten about them too. So how much did you really care about them? You know, kind of makes you funny because, like I said, you know, how can you not recognize his voice, especially if you spent a good amount of time with this person? You know, and one thing I will say though, some people do sound different on the phone.
Yeah,
you know,
that is true.
So I will say that, but and how could she not know he's not a radio DJ if she's with the guy?
Well, maybe he got that job after they broke up.
True.
Yeah, maybe.
That's true too.
Okay, now I have to share this. When Garth released this album, he did an interview, and the radio station around here. I don't know where it's based, but it's our radio station here in this area where I live. The guy that did the midnight shift interviewed Garth. Yeah. And he joked with him because this DJ that's interviewing him is the midnight DJ. And he was joking with Garth about how wonderful it was that he did a song just for him, Mr. Midnight.
Oh my God.
Richard, welcome to the party.
Yeah, welcome, Richard. Yeah, baby.
Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh my God.
Logan.
Logan's here too. Logan.
Logan, welcome, buddy.
Yeah, buddy.
I will say this though. If I had to say I miss one thing, I do miss my radio show.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Alvin, you want to give us number 9?
Oh yes. Okay, number 9. A song called "Pushing Up Daisies." Now, I actually really love this one. I don't know what it was, but I don't know. This song actually just struck a chord with me. I don't know. Maybe it was just the way he sung it. This was actually a song that Garth did that actually his voice didn't sound boring as all hell. I don't know. I actually really love this song. Pushing Up Daisies, even the lyrics kind of struck a chord with me. And I don't know, like, especially the bridge. I remember the bridge specifically when he says, "Sometimes my heart is as true as a dove. Sometimes my heart, it betrays me. So I draw my sword for to fight for my love. But without a whisper, she slays me." Like, maybe that's it. Maybe that's why I love this song so much. It's because it was pretty much a song that basically described how I usually am, like in a relationship. And
Hey, welcome back outside.
oh yeah, welcome back, Frozen Girl. But yeah, like, because I always consider myself like a hopeless romantic and everything, and I don't know, this song just really struck a chord with me, like some of the lyrics and just the way he sung it. So that's why when I got to this song, I was like, there was a part of me that was like Trish Waddell must be trying to like get my goat or something. Like, this album is not nearly as bad as they make it sound. Even though I've already been through a couple of bad tracks, I'm not gonna lie, to get to this point. But I was like, now this I can vibe with. This is something that I can really get, like, uplifting spirits, like, and like feel that feeling of love. And so yeah, so I would actually give this song 5 stars, believe it or not. I actually really love this one. So I don't know what your guys' opinions are on this song, but I don't know why. I'm just a sucker for love songs, and like sometimes even breakup songs. I mean, to a point, just because it's something relatable to me. I mean, that I've been through and experienced myself. But I don't know, songs like this just really get to me. So maybe that's why it's another kind of biased opinion. But maybe that's it. It's because I can actually relate to songs like this. This is a song I probably would have dedicated to my ex when I was with her. So, definitely a 5-star song for me, for sure. It's one of the better songs on the album.
Okay.
Not to mention, I had heard the song for the first time listening to this album, because I don't think this was released as like a song outside of the album. It was like an album track. So that's why I was like, maybe I did miss out on a lot not listening to Garth's actual studio albums, even though there's a lot of duds on his albums as well. But this song was one of his better album cuts, in my opinion. So,
Elsa said, I think I should change my name to Frozen Girl for one day only.
oh yeah, you should. Oh my god! But make sure it's a day that Trish is live streaming. Like, so you can pop in as Frozen Girl. That would be funny.
Okay, I have to say, this is the most quotable song ever from Garth for me personally.
Oh my god! So is this a good thing or a bad thing?
This is a good thing. I do like this song.
Okay.
It's mostly about, you know what, the most important thing is living. It's better than being dead, being in the grave, and pushing up daisies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that's it. That's another thing. Like, I love the metaphors in this song. I was going to mention the metaphors, but I love metaphors. So maybe I'm a sucker for metaphors as well. So I think it was better than calling you dad or technical. That's right.
Oh, definitely.
Wait, someone's screaming in the hall?
Hang on, guys.
Oh my god.
Well, I could tell by the tone of the kid's voice that she was lost. Okay, I'm back. It's okay. We had a lost child.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm okay. That's what I'm going to do too, Alvin. I think I'll do it for Monday's stream. Yes!
Oh, awesome! Awesome, Elsa.
She deserves a spot on Trish's. Yes!
Yes!
Hall of Fame cabinetry. Yes.
Cabinetry.
Okay, the reason that I say this is the most quotable song for me, because I have quoted the lines from this song more than any other thing Garth has ever done. And the lines I have quoted are these. There's 2 dates and time that they'll carve on your stone, and everyone knows what they mean.
Oh, yes.
More important is the time that is known, in that little dash there in between. I freaking love that line.
Yeah, this song is such a life song. Like, I don't know why. It's about life, love, just everything.
So, yes, to me, it is a really good song, and I will give it 5 stars. Because it's true. The most important thing is living, because once you're dead, there's, it's done.
Yeah. Well, they say you only get one life.
No matter how bad the situation is that you're going through, it's better than actually having passed away. At least you're still alive. And more than likely, things will get better.
Huh.
So, kind of one of those, the meaning behind the song is actually the most important thing. Yeah.
True.
Anyway, love the song. Give it 5 stars. Wow, Bill.
I'll agree. I like the message the song brings or whatever, but I just don't like the way he sings it. And it's just something about the song. I don't know what it is. And I'm just gonna say something funny. I know it's talking about a person and talking about life and all this stuff, but this is actually a time travel song. This is actually talking about fun because it's already dead and now it's pushing up daisies because you're never gonna get it because by the time the album comes out, it's gonna be dead anyway. So
yeah.
But no, I mean it's I guess it's an alright song. I don't know. I guess honestly, to be truthful, I'm kind of biased with this album, and I think that is the part of me that I really want to be as fair as I can be, but I don't know. It's just something about this record that it doesn't like I can throw on and I'll say this, and even on some of his worst stuff he's done on some of his other albums, I can tolerate listening to way more than I can the stuff on this album. It's almost like, and I was going to wait and say this at the end of the album, but I guess I'm just going to go ahead and say it now. It's like the first 4 tracks, and then maybe like the last track were songs he intended to put on this album to begin with, and everything in between is just filler. It's like throwaway tracks, bonus tracks, whatever you want to call it. honestly, to be honest with you, I think what he should have done when he released this album was not give the fans a full album and say, you know what, I'm gonna go out on an EP and gave you like 5 songs, and that would have been it. And I think, to me, I don't know. I mean, like I say, I mean, y'all have found songs in this album that y'all like, and maybe this album is not as bad for y'all as it is for me. But I don't know. I still have that feeling. I listened to this album the first few times I ever heard it, and it's never really changed for me. And no matter how many times I listen to it, it's almost like I can't get over that. The way this album just feels, it to me, it just feels like a project thrown together. Is what it feels like to me.
Yeah.
And that's what most of these songs feel like to me. It's like Garth, like, no offense, he went in the studio and half-assed some of this stuff. That's the way it feels to me.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, I've actually said that. Like, Garth feels like he basically just rushed through the process. Like, he just rushed into the studio just to record a song, but that was it. There was no passion behind his voice. So.
Oh, I forgot to read Landon's comments.
Okay.
Pushing up Davy. Okay, yeah. There's 2 dates in time that they'll carve on your stone, and everyone knows what they mean. But what's more important is the time that is known is that little dash there in between. Yep, that about sums it up. Oh, right. It was also recorded by Kevin Welch.
Oh.
I knew there was one on this album that was originally recorded by Kevin, and I couldn't remember which one it was.
Yeah.
But
Now,
at the time this album released, EPs weren't
really a thing. Yeah, that is true.
weren't really a thing.
Well, yeah, I was wondering, did people release EPs back then? Because I don't know, it seems like that's been something new since like the digital age, kind of. But because I like, this may sound crazy, Trish, but I think that this was like sometime last year when we just started like doing album reviews, or I was telling you about one of my favorite artists was releasing like a new EP or something. I think you were confused at first. She was like, "What's that?" Like, you didn't know what an EP was.
Well, because EP, for some reason,
yeah,
I thought they were talking about a full album.
Okay.
LP is full album.
Okay.
EP is a short album, apparently.
Okay. So is that what you confused it with, I guess?
Yeah, that was what confused me.
Yeah.
Don't push your luck. Watching the first Frozen movie was more than enough. Okay.
Oh, and one other thing. Hi, Richard. Hi, Logan, and welcome back, Elsa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Welcome back, Frozen girl. I love how Elsa's like, not a chance, Richard. Keep on dreaming. Keep on dreaming. Did you get another one?
No, that was the box for the other one. I forgot I had it, and I found it, and I decided to toss it.
Hey, you should pop in just to make Saxon mad.
Yeah.
Well, Bill said you should pop in just to make Saxon mad because he left already.
That's funny. Hilarious.
Okay, let's see. Where were we? Oh, number 10. That's me, right?
Yeah, number 10.
Okay, Rodeo or Mexico?
I wonder what your opinion is. Stay tuned.
Well, it's an upbeat song. It's kind of fast, and it's basically a song about a cowboy that, just for a change, goes to Mexico, and he ends up getting involved with a woman.
What is so funny, Trish? Oh, wait. Did Rabbit actually pop in?
He just slowly walked by behind me.
Rabbit! Rascally Rabbit. There he goes again. Rascally Rabbit. Yeah, he's pissing off Saxon. You
tickle Alvin to death.
I don't know. I'm starting to have a meltdown.
4 more songs. Yes, 4 more.
Yeah, 4 more songs now. So do you think we can make it? Do you think we can get through them?
Most artists don't even release full albums. They release EPs of 5 to 7 songs, which I'm not a big fan of. I'm old-fashioned that way. Well, Logan, there's nothing wrong with being old-fashioned.
Yeah, like as sad as it sounds, I think that's going to be the route that Blake Shelton is going to start taking. Blake Shelton.
Wait a minute. I got to answer Country Fan. Guys,
No, Blake Shelton, and he's going to... what, really?
He asked how Minnie and Jen were doing. They're doing fine, but Minnie, yes, she's okay. Let me say that up front. She is okay.
Okay.
But she did scratch her cornea.
Oh.
And her eye got really red and kind of swelled a little bit. But she took her to the doctor and they gave her, oh dear God, they did not give her eye drops for this. They gave her some kind of cream.
Oh.
Yeah. So they have to put it on their finger and put it up in this child's eye and then get her to blink. Okay, I've not been there when this has happened.
Yeah,
assuming that this is not a fun process. But it is working and her eye is getting better. Yes, ouch, okay. Exactly.
Ouch, that's what I was going to say. I'll be honest with you. Eyes, like, in my opinion, just no touchy. Like, I don't know, eyes, because, I don't know, maybe it's because I already have very sensitive eyes. So anything even when people describe, like, certain eye problems, I'm like, eh. Like, because it almost makes me feel the pain because... Because I don't know, because I just know that's a very sensitive part of the body.
How did she do that? Well, we're not sure. It could have been a couple of things. It could have been because they were in the swimming pool and the water had sand in it, and like a little grain of sand could have scratched it. But they were also shooting fireworks that night, and it could have just been something off the fireworks that just caught her all of a sudden. So they're not sure what caused it exactly, but the doctor said it would get better. So, yay.
Yay.
A lot of us are old-fashioned in here. We actually still want to buy actual albums like CDs and vinyls. Yeah. Yeah, Wild Bill's big on vinyl.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And actually, Robert's just gotten back into vinyl, and I believe Chelsea also got back into vinyl.
But yeah, that's what I was going to say.
I actually picked up a vinyl today, actually.
Oh, what'd you get?
Bon Jovi's Crossroad.
No.
Oh my God, yeah. I love Bon Jovi.
It was the red vinyl too, so it's pretty cool.
Oh my God.
I think you just tickled Trish to death.
Oh, that is freaking awesome. Okay, where were we? Oh, rodeo or Mexico. Okay, yep. Cowboy away for a change, decides to go to Mexico.
Okay. So
it's a woman.
Yeah, it's a woman.
Oh, and they just, can't keep their hands off each other. And
yeah, they got to get physical.
He is loving every minute of it. And now he's trying to decide, okay, do I go back to the rodeo or do I stay in Mexico? Because both of them can satisfy him, the rodeo and her. Now, how does he decide? And I guess the only way to decide is to climb on up and ride. Okay? Take that however you want to take it.
Yeah, baby, giggity. This calls for a giggity moment.
Okay, but I'm figuring he's talking about climb on up and ride because you're going to ride the horse or whatever you're riding in the rodeo, or climb on up and ride that woman.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It calls for a giggity moment. Now, everybody say giggity.
Giggity.
So
yeah, giggity. Yeah, I love
an honorary degree from
University.
Well, thank you, Logan. I'm glad I'm making you laugh.
Yeah, baby.
But basically, in the end, he don't get to decide because he wakes up one morning to the sharp end of a knife.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Oh, yeah. Because apparently, as best he can figure out, the woman was married. And her husband come in and caught him. Oh yeah, because the line is, does anybody know the Spanish word for wife? Basically, he can't understand a damn thing the guy's saying that's yelling at the woman that's hanging all over him, but he desperately needs to know what the Spanish word for wife is because he thinks he just slept with somebody's wife.
I love that.
She deserves a spot on her own Cabinetry Hall of Fame. Thank you.
So the way you're...
But it's actually a pretty good song. It's just different, especially coming from Garth.
Yeah.
So I will have to give it 4 stars. Just on the funny part alone of him getting caught and not understanding. Oh, and of course the sexual innuendos. So there we go. Oh wait, let me see what Landon said. Kind of the same, kind of has the same drive as Winona's Tell Me Why or Liam Womack's Think of a Reason Later. That's all he has to say about this one.
Oh my god, I love Liam Womack, so Think of a Reason Later. Oh, like, oh no, just you describing that song. Like, we're not even covering that album or the song that album was on, but I love that song.
Okay, Wild Bill, what are your thoughts on Rodeo or Mexico?
Oh,
Yeah, it's a rodeo song. Don't you usually like songs like this?
yeah, I usually do.
See, I knew it because Wild Bill usually likes songs that have to do with the rodeo or cowboy. I mean, just from my perspective.
I mean, I agree with Trish. It's a funny song, and it's kind of, you get the message and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But I've always, and maybe it's me, but I've always just took cowboy songs to be serious. You know what I'm saying? Because most cowboys are serious most of the time. I mean, yes, they like to have joke and have a good time and all that stuff. Yeah. But when it comes down to it, most cowboys aren't all that open. Most cowboys are more of their loners, kind of, and I don't know. So it just kind of makes me feel like, and I mean, they are drifters too, kind of like the guy in this song, but it just, I don't know. It just kind of makes me feel like that it's more of a joke kind of song, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? It's just to me, it doesn't do anything for me because to me, most cowboy songs are more of the serious type. And even Chris Ledoux had a few songs kind of like this, in which, and maybe honestly, maybe it's not the song, maybe it's Garth. And if someone else done the song, maybe I would. Maybe I would like it. That's the thing. I don't think this is one of those songs to me that fits Garth.
Oh, you're funny.
It's kind of like also, and I'm going to say this. He's got a song about like this on the Lost Sessions. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like that, and it's not one of like my favorite songs by him. So
I don't know why I thought I could.
I don't know. So I give it I give it, as far as the content and everything, I'll give it 3 stars just because, it's a cowboy song. Mm-hmm. But I don't know if it's the song or if it's Garth, honestly. Because I think maybe if someone else done it, it would be like, actually, what's funny? This sounds like the kind of song Toby Keith would do.
Actually, yes. I can see the connection. I can see the connection.
Like if he done this song, it would actually probably be funny.
Yeah.
What I'm saying?
That's because Toby Keith is like a funny, like cowboy kind of. I mean, even the song called "Should Have Been a Cowboy," so
yeah.
I should have been a cowboy.
So maybe in this song, maybe it's Garth and not the song. So it's one of those things, kind of. So we can move on now.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I feels like I'm over it. See, there's a spot right next to you. Picture Logan. Yeah, I was wondering, are you reading the comments, Trish? What do you think of Logan's idea? Checking out.
Yeah, so maybe when you change your name to Frozen Girl for one day, she can place you on the other cabinet above the sink of washable dishes, and you can share the hangable spotlight on the cabinetry door knobs.
Yeah, I actually love it. Like,
oh my god, I love it.
Yeah, I could actually see you doing that too. Don't tempt you. Yeah. Oh, Logan said, or I could see Trace Adkins doing it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Trace Adkins doing it.
Yeah, for that song.
else's real picture there? I can't. We don't have a picture of her. Okay. Wait, 10. Alvin, your thoughts on Rodeo or Mexico?
I actually kind of like this song. I don't know why. I love songs that basically there goes Rabbit again. I saw him. The rabbit in the background. What?
Without missing a beat.
What? What did he say?
Just right in the middle of what you were saying, and there goes Rabbit again. And then
did he hear me?
Yes, he did.
It's like there goes Rabbit again. Because I have a good eye too.
Remember what I said yesterday? Garth can't make us laugh as much as we make ourselves laugh in the streams. So Garth should stop trying to be funny then.
Wow.
Oh, I love it. So, Alvin, your thoughts?
I actually really like this song. I actually love songs that have like a storyline. So, I mean, not to mention, I feel like I've seen this kind of thing take place like in a movie or something. It felt like a movie in my head. Like I kind of wish there was a music video for this song. Kind of. I mean, it just sounded like I don't know. Just I love the lyrics, and even very early on in the song when he said before I saw them, dark brown eyes with long black hair and English bad and broken. Her body said the words she couldn't find as I hung on every word. Like, I don't know, just the way, like, I don't know, this song had some very interesting lyrics, and it kind of like painted the picture in your head, kind of, and or the scenario, and yeah, so I actually love it, and but I did like because like him like choosing between Rodeo and Mexico, and like because either one could like satisfy him, and I mean like get up on there and ride, and like I don't know it was pretty funny. So I don't know. I actually like this type of song, but maybe I would have liked it a lot better if it had been recorded by, say, someone like Toby Keith or Trace Adkins. But yeah, I actually I don't know. I feel like I like this song enough. I would give it like 3.5 stars. But it's not like one of my absolute favorites on the album, but it was pretty funny, I must say. So yeah, 3.5 stars for me. But just like what Bill said, yeah, we can move on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Logan has a question. Do y'all think Garth does too many cowboy type songs, or that a lot of his songs are very similar in sound and topic?
Actually, I've always thought about this, but I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to be like I'm stereotyping Garth. But Garth does feel like he has his own stereotype when it comes to his music. But yeah.
Actually, no, because the reason I say this is because there's not too many artists out there doing those type songs. I mean, like you might have George Strait, once in a while, like sometimes on his albums, and maybe a few more artists that are more into that type of thing. But truthfully, that's one thing I like about Garth. He always kind of brings that cowboy song he kind of keeps that alive, where I kind of feel like it's kind of those kind of songs have fell to the wayside in today's country. And if you do get that kind of song, it's more of a pop country song that really takes away from what the cowboy song is supposed to be about. And so, no, I don't think he does. I think, like I said, just like with this song, I believe it's Garth and not the song. And like when he does a good cowboy song, I would put him up there with most of his cowboy songs. I'd put him up there with Chris Ledoux, because he, when he does a good cowboy song, he's hard to beat. I'll be honest with you, but I actually don't think he does enough of them. Really, I would actually love, and he did kind of do that in that latest box set that he did. Um, the Target box set, he did a song. It's called, I think it was like Cowboys or something. Was the was one of the CDs in there or something, and it was like all cowboy songs, which is probably like my favorite CD in the whole box set, except Gunslinger, because I kind of like all his cowboy songs compiled in like one CD, and that would be something I'd actually love to see Garth actually do. It's like an album of cowboy songs, which would be cool as hell if done right.
Mm. Trisha's laugh could support the power to light up the monster world on Monsters, Inc. I hope everyone gets that joke. Yes! I love that movie. Let's see. Oh, yeah, Elsa said, yeah, I think he does too many songs, period. Let me see Monsters, Inc. once. So I don't get that joke. Damn it. Okay, where were we? 11.
Yes.
Wow, Bill, would you like to give us your thoughts on Don't Cross the River?
Oh yeah, I guess so. It's pretty much it's about someone with a broken heart. It's kind of like I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain. Like it's a person with a broken heart. Like don't try to cross that river. Saying it's almost like burning bridges. Almost like kind of don't cross that bridge again because you could get hurt again or something other like that. And I don't know. I just couldn't find myself into as much as I tried. I just couldn't find myself getting into this song. So I only listened to it like once or twice. So to be honest with you, I really don't have much to say about it.
Okay.
So y'all can have free reign on this one.
All righty. Alvin?
Oh, what?
Mr. Sexter.
What? Oh, not even sexting. Like,
Focus, man. Focus.
Yeah.
Don't Cross the River?
Yep.
Actually, this may sound crazy. Worst song on the album. Didn't even care for this one at all. That's why I actually said to one people, like, why does Garth always end on a very that's how I basically feel. So I don't really have much of an opinion on this song. And I give it like 1 star. Because I actually couldn't catch my interest. Even though the song actually had the word river in it, because I usually like river songs or songs that have the word river, and even based like what the song was about, maybe I should have been more into it, but I don't know, for some reason maybe it was just Garth's voice on it, why I didn't get into it as much as like some of the other songs on the album. So that's why I feel like this was the weakest point for him on the album. But I mean, it was still something to listen to, so it's not like the worst song ever, but I don't know, the fact I'm giving it 1 star pretty much sums it up, my thoughts on it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, what's so funny?
Did you see where Richard put? Oh my god.
Richard said, all I hear from that song is blah, 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 I got my head up my ass. Okay, that actually makes me feel better about my opinion on the song. Because I don't know, this song just blah, blah, blah. But that's basically it. So I'll be honest with you, sometimes when I'm listening to Garth's music, sometimes it does feel like a blah, 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 blah. Not saying like that he just talks nonsense. Some of his songs just have that feel to them, where it feels like this lack of passion in his voice.
Okay. Landon said that this is one of only 2 songs that feature Jimmy Mattingly on the fiddle. He says it's one of the better songs on this album. in his humble opinion.
Got the
Okay.
on this podcast about the case with Erica Parsons.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So what are we saying, Trish?
I actually like this song by another artist.
Oh, wait. So not by Garth. So
Now, even Garth has a bluegrass feel to it, which is good because the artist that I heard do it actually had the bluegrass feel to it.
yeah, but that's the thing. I usually like bluegrass songs. So.
And the artist that I heard do it was a group called Newgrass Revival. This is the second song that Garth covered that I originally heard by Newgrass Revival. And if you listen to this song by Garth and near the end when he says, "Don't cross the river," and you hear that really high-pitched, "No, don't cross," but it's really high-pitched.
Yeah.
That's actually the lead singer of Newgrass Revival because he actually got them to come in and help him record the song and do harmonies. Wow. So I like it, but I like it better by Newgrass Revival.
Yeah.
And apparently, according to Landon, it was a hit by a band called America.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I'll give the song another chance if I listen to it from these other artists.
Yeah.
That you mentioned because I think I've only heard Garth's version. Although maybe I did hear the original or another version at one point, but
yeah. Damn, off the top of my head, I can't remember the other song he covered. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, I forgot. I will give it 3 stars. Simply because I like Newgrass Revival's harmonies and high-pitched voice in the background. Okay, let's see. I think we're up to Alvin. Would you like to give us your thoughts on song number 12?
Oh, yes, I would.
When you come back to me again.
Yeah, when you come back to me again. Now, I don't know what your guys' opinion is on this song, but this song also has a nostalgic connection to me. So that's why I may be a little biased for my opinion. But I actually really love this song. Maybe it's the message of it. Maybe it does feel kind of preachy at times. Because it is Garth. I mean, when Garth has a song that, I don't know, has a song. I mean, it has like lyrics like this, but maybe I connected. I don't know. When I listen to the song, this may sound crazy, but I listened to the song a lot after my grandma passed away in 2009. I don't know why, but I don't know. Not to mention, I know this song was in a movie. I think it was Frequency. Mm-hmm. That this movie was in, because I remember Elsa talking about it, how she actually watched Frequency recently, and she actually muted it on this song at the credits. I thought that was funny.
We're still watching the credits.
Yeah, I was still watching the credits and not listening to Garth, or should I say Barf? But yeah, I think it's funny. But yeah, I love this song. Even the first line. There's a ship out on the ocean at the mercy of the sea. It's been tossed about, lost and broken, wandering aimlessly. And God, somehow you know that ship is me. Like, I don't know. This song sounds very poetic. And I love songs like that. Maybe Garth actually... I actually loved his voice on the song. I actually didn't mind it. I mean, even though it is like a very slow song, but even the way he would sing, it just... I don't know, it did something to me. But yeah, this is another song that I listened to a lot back in the day, especially when I bought his Ultimate Hits back in like 2007 or 2008 when it was released, because the song was actually on it. And I remember even watching the video for the first time, because I think this may sound crazy, but I think I saw the video for this song for the first time when I actually bought his Ultimate Hits collection, and it was on his bonus disc DVD, I should say, that had his music videos on it. But yeah, I don't know. I love the song. I even love the video, even with the footage of from the movie Frequency, and just the way Garth even looks in the video was pretty cool. It's like kind of sitting or just I don't know, kind of like those times he looked like he was staring into space. But I don't know. But yeah, I just really love the song, and even the video was pretty interesting. Maybe not his best video of all time, but I don't know. It was still something. But yeah, but you know, when I would listen to the song, it made me think of my grandma in a way because she was a huge fan of Garth Brooks, and after she passed away, maybe this song kind of helped me deal or pretty much cope with grieving. Maybe it's because of the chorus of the song, like when a prayer in the song, I hear your voice and it keeps me hanging on, raining down against the wind. I'm reaching out till we reach the circle's end, and you come back to me again. And I always felt like when he said like till we reach the circle's end, I thought that meant I always felt like that meant like the end of life or something, and going into heaven. I don't know. I don't know if that's actually what the song's about, but I don't know. This song had some kind of healing power to me. I mean, when I was grieving over the loss of my grandma, who was a huge Garth Brooks fan. If you remember the poster I had in my background of Garth, like when I was still living in my house, that poster actually used to belong to my grandma, and it was like I inherited it after she passed away. So, but yeah, so because the song holds some kind of like nostalgic connection to me, and like a grieving healing process for me back in like 2007, 2008, even though the song is way older than that. But I mean, than that because it came out like on this album in 2001. But I don't know. I feel like I would have to give this song 5 stars, honestly. I think it is one of the better songs on the album, even though it is like slower paced and everything. But I don't know. I just really enjoy it, and I can still listen to it today and still have those same emotions come back that I once did pretty much when I was grieving over my grandma back in like 2009 or so. So yeah. What are your thoughts, Trish?
Alvin, you might want to brace yourself.
Okay.
No, because I don't think you know the story behind the song. Okay, first of
all. Okay, I thought maybe you were going to be like, what song on the album, what song goes real?
No, this is absolutely one of the best things that Garth ever had a part of writing.
Okay, maybe see that's the thing. I don't know the story behind it, but so okay. I made my own connection to it.
Okay, I love this song. I give it 5 stars. Yes, it was in the movie Frequency, but it's only as the credits start to roll.
Yeah.
It was never allowed to be put on the soundtrack. That's the deal that Garth made with them when they asked him to do a song for the movie.
Wait.
He said, yes, I will, but you cannot put it on the soundtrack.
Yeah. Was it because he wanted it on the album instead, or?
Oh, I don't know. He didn't give a reason.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Because at the time he didn't have an album out, and fans went so nuts over this song that he decided to add it to his album when he was getting ready to put it out. Now, he wrote this song, and guys, you all can fact check me on this because I forgot to look it up. I believe Victoria Shaw helped him write it. But
Jenny Yates.
Jenny Yates, thank you. I knew it was one of the. The thing is, he wrote this song after his mom passed away. He did it for her. That's what he was thinking about when he wrote the song, Alvin.
What? Oh my God!
Losing his mom, and how her voice always came back to him, even after she was gone. When he was in a hard moment, when he was in a hard place, when he didn't think he could do it, he could hear his mom telling him, you can. She always believed in him, and he always hung on to that.
So in a way, this song is about, has some kind of connection to, I guess, death of a loved one.
Yes.
Okay, I thought it was just me, but I don't know, maybe it's the lyrics that...
No, it's the lyrics. It's definitely the lyrics. Now, the video is footage of Garth, but it's mixed with footage of the movie Frequency.
Okay.
Are you serious? Dumbass, who tad at its best? Yes, it is. Now, here's the thing. This song was not supposed to be out. It was only supposed to be in the movie. But fans heard it and wanted to hear it on the radio. There was a DJ who snuck and recorded it and was playing it on the air because his fans were requesting it. And when Garth found out, instead of pulling a hootad, he actually gave them a valid copy of it to play on the radio.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. And yes, fans wanted it so bad that when he was doing the Scarecrow album, because he promised the fans one last album after he retired, they loved it so much that he decided to put it on that album as the last track, just, because they wanted it, basically. Great song, great lyrics, great writing. I freaking love it. I give it 5 stars.
Yeah.
And I love the video. But then again, I did love the movie. Wow, Bill.
No, I think it's a great song. It's one of the highlights of the album. And like Garth always says, he puts his favorite songs or songs he likes the most at the end of each album. And I honestly think this was a good choice. It's a great song. I mean, I have nothing bad to say about the song, actually. The funny thing about it is, though, I'm going to say with this song, is I feel like this song gets lost because it's on this album.
Yeah.
And because and I think most Garth fans will say that Scarecrow is, when you mention Garth, that's probably the least album they think about. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not one of those albums you think about when you think Garth. And I think, and I know this was on like the Ultimate Hits collection and everything, but I think this song got lost for a long time there because it was on this album, and this album is just so kind of like, I don't know. To me, it's bland. It's blah. It's not his best work at all to a certain extent, except for a handful of tracks. And that, to me, I think that's the killer of the song. And one thing I hate is an artist to record a great song and they'll put it at the ass end of the fucking movie. And I'm sitting here to a certain point like, then what's the use? You know what I'm saying? Like, I hate when they do that shit. You know? And so, yeah, I just feel like that this song is the highlight of the album, but it gets lost on the album because of the album it's on. So I give it like 4.5 stars.
Okay. Oh, Country Fan gave it 100 stars. Nice.
Wow.
And he thinks that it's the greatest Garth song ever. Oh yeah, he was afraid the soundtrack might actually outsell his next album, the song he eventually appeared on. Meaning this album, which is one of the few that has not gone down in.
Wow.
Well, I can understand that one.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Let's see. When you come back to me again from the movie Frequency, the music video features footage from the movie. One of Garth's better ballads, in my opinion. Also, another song from 2001 that became coincidentally appropriate post 9/11. Yeah. That was Landon's thoughts.
Awesome.
Okay. Last song. Last song.
Finally, we made it to the end of the review.
Okay.
We made it, Elsa. We made it to the very last song, so brace yourself.
Okay. This is More Than a Memory. This was not originally on this album. It only appeared in the re-release. Let's see. What are my notes? When a relationship ends, he can't get over it. He still loves her, and although he has tried everything to get over her, nothing has worked. He's burnt all the letters that she sent him. He's tore all the pictures off the wall. He's drunk more than he's ever drank before, but nothing has worked. He still thinks about her. He still dreams about her. He still loves her. and he just can't get over her. She is more than a memory to him. She is a part of him that he just can't let go of. Give that last song 10 stars. Oh, okay. Thank you, Mikey. That's how I feel about the song. That's basically he can't get over her. Anybody that's ever been in a serious relationship where they truly loved somebody, and Wild Bill, I'm sorry, but I did think about you when I listened to this song because of your current situation. But it's just, if you've ever cared for somebody, if you've ever loved somebody, when it ends, it's not that easy to just move on. And sometimes it is that hard to move on. You will do everything that you can to distract yourself to try to get over that person. Yeah. And sometimes it will take you for hell and ever. And yeah, honest to God, I think there is honestly a chance that sometimes you will never fully get over that person if you truly loved them. And that's basically the situation in this song. She's more than just a memory. And honest to God, when this song came out, my first thought was, oh, dear God, that's about his ex-wife. That was my thought. Now, the video was rather unique. Here we go. Naked Garth. Oh, God. The opening shot of this video shows him in the shower listening to the radio where they're forecasting rain. It is raining. He is standing in the shower, butt ass naked. No, you do not see anything. But when he gets out of the shower, the rest of the video, you see him in his house, in his closet, putting on his clothes, whatever he's doing. It is pouring the rain inside his house the whole damn time. I thought that was a very unique take because that is kind of what it feels like on the inside when a relationship that is that important to you comes to an end. That's what you feel like on the inside.
True.
I love it. I'd give it 5 stars. It's one of my favorite ones, video and song wise. And this is one that I think the passion truly came out in Garth when he sung this song. Wow, Bill, your thoughts?
Wow. I agree with everything you said, and you're right. This is a song that I have lived more than once, and probably more the first time. And when I first saw this video, it floored me, and I honestly felt like somebody had finally wrote a song that described everything I was feeling, everything that I have done. Like, it was almost, because I'd done everything in that song, like, except for, like the burning of the letters and stuff, because we never really did. That was never our kind of thing. But it was like, I remember times when I would dial her number and get to the 6th number and hang up. I remember actually driving across town just to see if she was home. Just doing the exact same thing. And it was almost like someone had recorded my life and wrote a song.
I love how country music can do that to you too.
And
oh yeah,
I don't know. I just, every time I hear this song, I love the song. The bad part about it is it brings up just too much pain for me. But it is a beautiful song. And, and I know that I've always said that probably Why Ain't I Running is probably my all-time favorite Garth song. But this song is like probably tied with that song because it's just such a great song. And the video, honestly, the video, and I love it in the video, and I think it's one of the best videos he's ever done. And I don't even know if the video does it justice.
Yeah.
Seriously. Because it's such a great song. And so this is something I've never done. Probably won't do again. but I give this song 5.5 stars.
Damn.
Wow.
Now that says a hell of a lot right there. That says
Yeah.
it all.
Yep.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Wow. So
You're
you
right.
yeah.
Because if you truly love someone, you never really get over them.
Yeah, I remember us talking about that Elsa about
Yep.
like her ex and everything.
Favorite part is when he throws the bottle into the fireplace. Yeah, it's my favorite part of the video too.
Mhm.
See, guys,
Yep.
if you've not heard the song, what Wild Bill is talking about is literally in the lyrics of the song. Dialing 6 numbers just to hang up the phone, driving across town just to see if she's home, waking a friend in the dead of night just to hear him say it's gonna be all right.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Good night, Logan. Have a wonderful night, and thank you for hanging out with us.
Yeah. Good night, Logan.
5 stars. Okay. Like in the video. Ah, okay. Wild Bill, were you were you done?
What's that? Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, it's awesome. So.
Hour and a half. Wow. Damn, I'm still impressed by that. Wait, let me read this by Landon, and then we'll get Alvin's opinion.
Yeah.
Landon said it's written by Lee Bryce. Good song and video. I have just one question. Who the hell is the woman in the picture he burns? Huh.
Actually, that was I was gonna bring that up when I was.
Okay, well, I don't know, but I will Google it and see if I can find out for you, Landon. Alvin, your thoughts? Cramp.
Okay, I got it. Like, are you right, Chris?
Cramp. I'm good. Go ahead.
Oh my god.
I had one of those a while ago.
Yeah, I know.
I feel your pain.
Yeah. I'm gonna do. But yeah, but I'll be honest with you. I've been ever since we started doing Garth reviews. I want to be honest with you. Ever since we started doing Garth reviews, or started like even from his first album, there was one song in particular I couldn't wait to get to, and it was this one, because this is now this may sound crazy to everybody here.
Marta.
This is my favorite Garth song of all time.
Of all time.
Yeah, I'm not even joking. This, like, I was already a fan of Garth before the song came out, but when I listened to his Ultimate Hits for the first time, and this song was like one of the new songs on that album, and then I saw the video for the first time, and I'll be honest with you, at the time I had not gone through like heartbreak yet, at least not the type that he describes in the song. So I didn't actually have like a personal relatable connection to it at the time. But as time went on, I actually got in relationships, and then broke up, and then got in another relationship, and actually was in one of the longest term relationships I've ever been in with a woman, like a beautiful, like Filipino woman that I was like madly in love with. We did all kinds of crazy things together, and we made so many memories together. It was incredible. And then we broke up, and she left me in like the harshest way possible back in 2017. And I know I've told you guys my story about my ex, and how, like, I'll be honest with you, I wasn't over my ex even throughout all of 2019. I still talked about it a lot. I was probably lying to myself saying that I was over her and everything, but I talked about it so much, I felt like I still missed her, and I still had love in my heart for her. And the thing is, after I started dating my boyfriend like earlier this year, he kind of actually helped me get over my ex finally. But this may sound crazy. Just yesterday, my boyfriend had told me that if I ever get the opportunity, I should try to make amends with my ex because of how things went down between us. Because this may sound crazy, because I know you're like, why would I contact my ex? Is because I feel like I'm at that point in my life. I feel like me and my ex could have still been friends, but there was a time I still had so many romantic feelings for her, and I know for sure that I would never like date her again. So I mean, like, and everything. It's just, but even before I got with my boyfriend earlier this year, I actually do feel like I was still in love with my ex, but I don't know. Because even my boyfriend feels that way. That with his ex, he wished that him and his ex could have still been friends. Because I think you said it yourself, Tris, that you're actually friends with pretty much all your exes or most of them or something. So I mean that you never actually went through a breakup so bad that you basically cut them completely out of your life. So I mean, so that's why it's like if you're able to be friends with your ex, I mean, because to be honest, I am kind of friends with a couple of my exes, but
sometimes it depends on the other person. Sometimes it depends on how toxic they are.
Yeah, but that's the thing. See, my ex was actually really toxic, but the thing is, it's like I still have hope in my heart or faith that maybe she will become a better person in the future or something. I don't know. Like maybe she will actually mature, because I will be honest with you, she was pretty immature even when we were dating, and she was going through a lot of shit at her home, and her home life was different than mine and everything. So I don't know. But bottom line is this song actually just everything Wild Bill said pretty much sums up the song for me. This song, like my ex has actually been more than a memory, even though we broke up back in 2017. I was so still in love with her back in 2019, just 2 years after we broke up. And I don't know what it was, but even the lyrics of the song, like more than a memory, just like even dialing her number and everything, or like dialing her number and then just to hang up the phone. And even though our relationship was long distance, so this song didn't describe like every scenario, but I guess I could use like fill in the little things like with metaphors or something. Because I mean, because I didn't like drive down her street or anything like that. I mean, she lives in the Philippines, for crying out loud, and I live in Oklahoma. But I have looked her up on Facebook. I have actually stalked her Facebook profile before, just to see what she's posting, just see if she's missing me like I'm missing her, just see if she posts anything about me, like just little things. But I never did anything to her account or anything. I never tried to report her or anything like that. I'm not like malicious or that like mean spirited or anything, or vindictive, I guess. But I don't know. I don't know. It's like I still had hope that me and her would have still worked out someday. Like I even when she was breaking up with me, I dedicated the song that Shania Twain was just releasing at the time on her newest album Now, a song called "Light of My Life." Just pretty much the opening line of that song. Like I may be to you, I may be invisible to you now, but I mean, but someday you and I will. I mean, we'll or can be together, and we'll be making love alone on the beach or something like. Pretty much, like I actually dedicated that lyric to her from a Shania Twain song, "Light of My Life," back in 2017 when Shania was making her comeback. And that was another thing. I felt like Shania Twain actually helped me get through my breakup originally, because she was just releasing Now, and the lead single for that album was "Life's About to Get Good," which was basically about pretty much getting over, like moving on from a toxic relationship or a toxic marriage in her case. But yeah, for me it was. But yeah, this song just meant a lot more to me now. It became a stronger thing to me, like a stronger connection, everything after my ex and I broke up. And even listening to the song now and watching the video, I gotta say, I love the video. I actually love the video because even Garth, the way he acts in the video reminds me how I pretty much acted in real life after like the breakup, like basically getting up out of bed, or just I don't know, just trying to get on with my day or with my night or whatever. And I was like restless as all hell, and because I had a lot going through my mind, and I just kept I couldn't stop thinking about her. She even still was like the last thing I thought about when I went to bed at night, even 2 years after a breakup, even like last year in 2019. That's why I gotta say my boyfriend, like really helped me. I mean, after we got together, and even me and him could relate so much of a level. And that's why I actually think like I'm actually glad that we kind of, or at least Lance is actually starting to like trying to make amends with everybody and everything. Because there was a time that I was like maybe I was wrong. Maybe he wasn't. I guess the rat or whatever that kept trying to take me down on Facebook and everything. I honestly think it was my boyfriend's ex because she's just as bad or toxic as mine, maybe even worse. But yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that I would ever reach out back to my ex or try to make an amends with her or anything. But I don't know. I just found it interesting that my boyfriend actually encourages me to do something like that. So I don't know. But yeah, this song's just so relatable on so many levels, and I've been through this, like even Wild Bill's been through it. So, but yeah, that we know these emotions very well, and like so for anyone who thinks that a breakup is just a breakup, you're gonna get over it, you're gonna move on. It's not that simple. Like you can act like a breakup, depending on how many memories you make with a person or how much of a connection you have with someone that you really were loved and like just made memories together, and especially if it's someone that you like made love to, like actually had like this intimate connection with, then the feelings become even stronger even after a breakup. Like you wasted so much of your life with this person. So, but yeah, it's not something simple that you could just like get over or anything. That pretty much a breakup, it can be kind of similar to even the past, like doing like grieving over the passing of a loved one. Like it's like grieving over someone who's not dead. They're just out of your life. But I mean, not saying that the two are the same thing, because I mean the death of a loved one is pretty painful as it is. But I mean, but even the death of a relationship, like, can be pretty damn fucking painful as well. But yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on it. And 5 stars. Actually, I would give the song 10 stars to be honest, because it's my favorite Garth song of all time. So yeah, of all time.
Okay, and there you have it, guys. Guys, would you like to pick your top songs on the album?
Okay, my top song. So is this like just like any top 3, top 5, or
Whatever you can come up with.
okay?
So is that including the bonus song?
Yes, you can include the bonus song.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so do you want me to go first, or?
Yeah, go ahead, Alvin.
Okay. My top would be would pretty much be Pushing Up Daisies, Wrapped Up in You, When You Come Back to Me Again, and my number one favorite song that we covered tonight is More Than a Memory. So I guess I would have like top 4.
Okay. Well, Bill?
Probably gonna be Storm, number 5. Number 4 would be probably When You Come Back to Me. No. Would probably be Beer Run, When You Come Back to Me Again.
Yeah.
Why Ain't I Running in More Than a Memory?
Okay. My top would be from 5 to 1, Squeeze Me In, Wrapped Up in You, The Storm, When You Come Back to Me Again, and More Than a Memory.
Oh.
He had some videos, but several of them were live. So if you guys just want to pick your favorite, I think When You Come Back to Me Again, More Than a Memory, and wait, there was one more. What was it? Wrapped Up in You were actual videos.
Okay. So you just want us to pick like a number one favorite?
Yeah, just pick like your favorite.
More Than a Memory. I mean, favorite song, favorite video from Garth, pretty much.
Okay.
Same thing, hands down.
Okay. I have to
Wait,
agree.
really?
Yes.
So we all agree More Than a Memory was the best video.
More Than a Memory was the best video. Absolutely.
Yeah. But yeah, like even the way, but that's why I say even the start of the video with like Garth getting out of the shower and getting dressed and everything, it just reminded me of basically how I got on with my day. I mean, and still be thinking about my ex-girlfriend.
2.5 hours. Impressive. Wow. Thank you. Yeah. The last two are the best ones on this album. Yes, we all agree on that. Yes, Richard, absolutely. It would have been better if you'd have smacked your knee. Yes, it would have.
Yeah, come on, Chris.
I got that cramp, Elsa. So yes.
Probably one of
Wait. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, because I know that Saxon gets a kick out of you, like smacking your knee, but someone should tell him that you got a real bad cramp in the middle of your stream.
Yeah, that's what he gets for missing the stream.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Now our next Garth review will be on Wild Bill's channel.
Yeah.
Because
it's going to be a longer review. More songs. So.
It's going to be 17 tracks long. It's the Lost Sessions, the standalone version, which had more tracks. So there were 17 tracks on the standalone version.
Yeah.
So we decided to do that one on Wild Bill's channel. Wild Bill, can you tell us when?
Yeah, like a date, maybe.
I don't know. I mean, I guess maybe next month sometime. I don't want to try to do it, like I said, on a Saturday night.
Yeah.
If I don't have to work on a Sunday. So hopefully it'll be on the weekend. I'm going to be off.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I haven't.
You want to shoot for the 25th? That's the last Saturday in July.
Sure, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay. So pretty much we got like a whole month.
Yeah.
I won't be back because that album's not hard to listen to.
Better not go back to your house after the stream. Well, I wasn't planning on it.
Like I said, 17 4-hour review. 4-hour review incoming.
But I wanted to throw in one last thing. And in the song More Than a Memory, I love this verse when it says, "'Cause when you're talking out loud and nobody's there, you look like hell and you just don't care. Drinking more than you've ever drank, sinking down lower than you've ever sank. When you find yourself falling down upon your knees, praying to God and begging Him, please, that's when you know she's more. That's when she's more than a memory." The funny thing about that is, the part there, it's talking about sinking down lower than you've ever sank. I know what it's like, or some people might know what it's like to hit bottom, but some people don't know what it's like to go beyond bottom. And it's not an easy thing to get yourself out of. I mean, it's almost like you would rather know that you didn't wake up in the morning than have to wake up and feel the pain. And but the closest that I think I could ever explain to myself on how that felt probably would be, and I wrote a poem called "My Only Friend," and it's a poem about drinking. And anybody's ever read it, I think it's on my author's page or whatever. Go check it out. It's pretty much closest that I think I could come to explaining how I felt or whatever.
Okay. I already have it. Yeah, scheduled, but with question marks. Well, that's because I wasn't sure if Wild Bill could do it that day. So, and I needed to save the links. So I went ahead and set up one for that day just in case so that I could save them. So that will be the Lost Sessions. That will be July 25th. That's the last Saturday in July. and that will be on Wild Bill's channel.
Alvin, do you have that album?
Yeah, I got
Okay.
the Lost Sessions.
Okay.
Did you have the
Making
one
sure.
with the 17 tracks?
Yeah, it is
Okay.
a 13-track version. That's why I was
Okay.
asking you guys the other night, like how many tracks we were covering, because I had like 17 tracks, so I didn't know if there was a longer version or what.
Because out of actually all of his albums, that's the hardest one to find.
Huh.
Yeah.
Because I don't think that's one he's ever really rehashed, maybe like more than once, maybe.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's rehashed it.
Yeah. What Trisha said it herself that Garth is pretty much the king of rehash.
Yeah, he's the rehash king.
The rehash.
It was originally in the box set, and then about 2-3 months later, he re-released it on Valentine's Day with extra tracks. That's the only time he ever rehashed that one that I can think of off the top of my head.
Yeah. And, that's the first time I've ever known him to do a box set a box set and a standalone album, and they both have the same cover.
Yeah.
Got the same cover. Ooh.
I have no idea.
Wait, you're answering Elsa's question, but they have.
Yeah, how many rehash copies do you have? I have no idea. But it doesn't matter now because I stopped buying the rehash.
So you're saying if Garth was to announce another box set or something, you're not going to fork out like $100 to buy it?
I'm not paying out the ass for something I've already got 10 copies of. No.
No.
The only hash I like is corned beef.
But yeah, I never known any other artist who rehashes their music time and time again.
No.
Garth is the only one that would re-release his same shit like 20 different times.
You see what Richard wrote? He said another 7-hour stream for that album.
Yeah.
That's probably what it's going to be too.
Yeah. Well, Wild Bill said that he like the Lost Sessions is actually better than Scarecrow. So.
Oh, it is. It is. I mean, you could take 6 tracks off of that album, and they'd be better than the whole album of Scarecrow.
Wait, really? So you could literally even make the Lost Sessions smaller, and it was still.
I'm gonna put it to you like this right here: the 10-song version of the Lost Sessions is better than Scarecrow.
So even Trisha,
hands down. I mean,
because you basically said yourself a few nights ago that you actually can't wait to get this review over with so we can get to
I know. It's like, guys, we swear we were not putting it off on purpose because we didn't want to do it because it's that bad.
Yeah.
We just things kept coming up.
Yeah.
The fact that it was Scarecrow happened to be the biggest coincidence in the world.
Yeah. I was wondering because I don't know if we've reviewed. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure. I feel like because we've reviewed so many Garth albums by now, and I've heard some of you guys like opinions and everything. But I'm wondering, is Scarecrow his worst album of all time, or do you think there was a worst album?
That is a matter of opinion. While Bill would say yes, I would say no.
Okay. I was just curious because there was like no hype for this album. But to be honest. I don't want to say there was hype for the other albums as well, but I do remember there was a few other Garth albums we've reviewed that was kind of tough to get through, just because of how bad some of the songs were.
Robert hasn't commented in 40 minutes. Yeah, he didn't give his top songs or his favorite video. He must have had something come up.
Yeah, or he's having bad internet connections or something. That could always be possible.
If there's a new song. Yeah, there you go.
Well,
he's got a new song now that he can't even get.
Yeah.
Well, I've stated more times than one that I think the Lost Session is probably my all-time favorite Garth album.
See, everyone else is trying to give it away. Trisha's answer.
Good guess.
Yeah, good guess. Well, I was just gonna say that's the one that we're kind of gonna redo, but you never know. Maybe Trish will actually like a song that she originally gave like one star. Maybe.
Okay, guys, I am gonna wrap it up because honestly, I need to like go clean up. I was at Folks' house working all day.
Yeah.
But at least I got something accomplished. I told you every time I wear this shirt. Let me get up here where y'all can see it.
That's right.
That's the Wild Bill shirt. I get shit accomplished up at my son's house. I'm telling you.
Wait, really? So is Wild Beer like your good luck charm or something?
Apparently so. Yes.
Yeah. But it still can't save you from getting cramps.
That's true. I guess. Hell, I can't save myself from getting cramps. So
yeah, I can't save myself from getting cramps.
But guys, I will see you Monday.
Awesome.
Monty, wait a minute. What day is this?
Thursday.
Thursday. Okay. Yes, I will see you Monday. Alvin, Wabiel, are either of y'all streaming this weekend?
Well, I've got to work this weekend, but if I do stream Saturday night, it probably won't be for long. Maybe an hour or two at the most.
Okay.
Yeah. And don't forget, Elsa, to change your name to Frozen Girl for Monday. I mean,
Frozen Girl.
She said that she was thinking about doing it this Monday, upcoming Monday. So.
Now, Richard, you usually stream on where all the time then? Yes, absolutely. You usually stream on Friday nights. Are you streaming tomorrow night?
Drink more water during the day.
Drink more water during the day so you won't get cramps. See, that's yeah.
Or Gatorade or something. Gatorade helps you out a lot too.
Yeah. Oh wait, Elsa said, "Don't remind me." I think Elsa's dreading it.
I am tomorrow night. Okay, guys, Richard will be streaming tomorrow night.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay, so but I will see you Monday around 8-ish. And thank you for hanging out and joining us for the stream and listening to us bitch about Garth.
Garth Brooks.
But Wild Bill, Alvin, thank you for joining me for the review. And our next one will be. Go ahead.
Okay.
I don't think we gave. I know we did our top fives, but I don't think each of us actually gave our overall stars for the album.
Oh no, we did not.
Okay, I guess good catch. I'm trying to think how many stars to give it.
I'll give it 3.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was laying between 3 and 3.5. I mean, because it has my kind of technically my favorite, some of my favorite songs from Garth, like "Wrapped Up in You," "When You Come Back to Me Again," and "More Than a Memory," are all nostalgic to me for some reason. So yeah, it's pretty much meet in the middle. So 3 stars, pretty much.
To you, if you want to come in, Trish and Bill. Okay, if I'm not there, that means I'm up at Rabbits working.
Yeah. So is Richard streaming tomorrow, or?
Yes, Richard streams on Friday nights.
Okay.
Yep. I'm just gonna say this. I think that More Than a Memory, because of the re-release of this album digitally, and because it has More Than a Memory on this album, which saves it for me, I'll give it 3 stars.
Okay. So I guess we all pretty much meet in the middle, pretty much.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Yep.
Richard gets 2 stars.
Because the last 2 songs.
I'm sorry, it jumped while I was reading it.
Oh, yeah.
What does Rabbit do up there? He works on whatever he wants to work on.
Just the way you said this, like, I have no idea.
Yes. Well, I mean, he's trying to get rid of all the crap outside, so I have more room to work. And he helps me with, the doors and the windows and all that stuff.
That's right.
Okay, but guys, I think the hell?
Something happened?
Oh, never mind. I know what it is. Anyway, I'm going to wrap it up. Guys, thank you for joining me. And I will say, I guess, for Wild Bill, Alvin, and myself, that is going to do it for now. This is Icepets Queen. Stay horny, my friends. And we are tripping out.
Tripping out.
Boring review we have ever done. Yes, it was.